I think it's dope for the city. I always like that. I like when, like the best artist, would you say it's in the world right now? Is Drake like the biggest artist in the world?
Yeah.
It comes
like
out
the man bought the Michael Jackson glove.
Big up the glove. Yeah. Like,
is that the sign?
Yo, that's the cover for Iceman, the Michael Jackson glove. So it's like, but I'm not gonna lie, like you bought the glove. Bro,
well, you know
you're
what? It's
stamping
symbolic.
yourself.
Yeah.
You're stamping yourself as like, yo, if it's not Mike, it's me.
And we're back. Your boy XRPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Mitch 54X Mitch on all platforms.
And we're on Common Sense. Man, big news over the week. Big drops that happened.
Iceman weekend.
Yeah, man. Iceman weekend. Canada Day. This is Canada Day long weekend. Victoria Day long weekend. And Iceman long weekend. Did the Mandem get involved with some Drake over the course of this week?
I did not.
I listened to it. I listened to a couple things.
And
saw a couple videos.
How'd that go down for you? Enlighten the people then with some of your takes.
So over the weekend he dropped his album. There was a couple, like, I don't know, I think it's 3 albums he dropped.
Did you? Yeah.
And he dropped visuals for like most of the songs. So National Treasures, that's one. Then there's another one, Janice.
So hold on, can you stop for one sec? Now, what are the album names? Do you know the album names, all of them? So Iceman. What was the other 2 albums name?
Married. I don't know, James. You might have to do some research. Some quick research for me.
Names. I know I'm so bad. My apologies. Didn't you drop like 3 just now?
Yeah.
What did Drake do? Habibti, Maid of Honor, and Iceman. Okay, cool. So what one did you listen to? Did you listen to Iceman? Or?
Yeah, I listened to Iceman.
So you didn't listen to Habibti and Maid of Honor?
No, I didn't get around to that because I think some of those are for like, I think he like made different genre of music. Like I think he tried to like do 3 albums in 3 different genres. So like I'm pretty sure Habibti's for the girls.
But it says leaning into R&B and Maid of Honor is dance/house inspired music, right? No, I was a little unclear because you just went in, you said you dropped 3 albums and you said you made videos for all this. So I didn't know what the videos that you watched, they were off of the Iceman album.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
They're pretty good. Like I like how Drake was moving on this album. I heard a lot of there was some hate, but overall I think it's a good album. I think.
What were people hating on? You said you heard some hate. What were people hating on?
Just people saying that it sounds the same.
Sounds the same as to what?
I guess like just they're just comparing it to all Drake stuff. Like, oh well, Drake just sounds the same in general. So I think people are just like, I don't know what they were expecting from him, but you got like, it was a good body of art that he released and he did his thing. Like I think people got upset that certain people probably get upset that he was still talking that gangster because he took shots at everybody. Like everybody caught a shot on that album. So I think people were still like, oh, why is he on his beef thing? But if some people are saying, yo, Drake's in his villain era, like, everybody was getting at him for being soft. He's not having it no more. So like this album, Iceman, it was kind of like him getting his get back.
And so your overall take, you had positive reviews. You enjoyed the album. You listened to the entire thing, like front to back?
Yeah. And I like the visuals.
Any standout songs aside from the videos?
I like National Treasures. Janice is a good one. I like Dust. I think Dust is the one with his son. And I think pretty much everything is filmed in Toronto.
Okay, dope.
Like everything that he did was pretty much filmed in Toronto. And the city showed love. Like it was crazy. Like all the videos are pretty good. Like I don't know, they're detailed. They're detailed storylines and it's like how we did the visuals and stuff. It was crazy. I think Drake was in his bag for this one.
Yeah, there was 8 music videos and then there's 10 visualizers. So,
and then he did live streams and he was dropping throughout the day that he released. He was dropping like every hour. He was dropping a video every hour.
That's a lot of visuals.
Yeah, because like some like Academics was on it.
He was on the album or in the videos?
He's in the videos, but like he's like in like I guess he's in the CN Tower. There's videos of him in he's using the mayor's office. Like
they're doing a whole one. Yeah.
Like he got.
That sounds sick still.
I'm not gonna lie, the man could do whatever he wants in the city. I thought like
that makes me want to watch it. I'm not gonna hold you because like I'm not too interested in his music, where you're saying there's like a whole storyline with the videos and like it sounds like there's a lot of effort put into the
like
production.
The rollout,
like, that's
crazy.
That's interesting within itself because I know there's like a few different celebrities that are seen throughout like his videos and shit. So I'm like, you know what, man, I'll probably take some time. I'll watch 1, 2 of those.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. It was good. It was a good watch. I was actually like, I felt like Drake was on like his Narcos, you know, like his mafia stuff. So I like the everything how it was put together. It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, didn't he do a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air beat behind one of the songs?
I don't think he did that
No, it was
beat.
unofficial.
I think he just like they
Someone
just took the
remixed it,
vocals and they did that.
Yeah, someone remixed the vocals. That's dope though. That's honestly, it's a very interesting rollout. So I just searched up like the Iceman thing on that. Buddy, everything has like easy, like at least 1 million views and up that all dropped 3 days ago. It's averaging about 3.5 million, 3 to 5 million views per video. That like, and it only dropped 3 days ago, and he's dropped an abundance of that. So the track, like the rollout itself, is very impressive.
So apparently, he spent 3.5 mil on the rollout, and that's like what the CN Tower, the ice blocks, the explosion, and the live streams. It was like 3.5 mil. So
yeah, you got it.
Sounds expensive. You got a bunch of different people in a bunch of different locations. Prime locations at that, you know. So.
No, it was well orchestrated. Definitely the role was well orchestrated.
Sounds like it's worth watching.
yeah, it was like, even if you're not like a Drake fan, because even I was watching somebody, they're like, they weren't even a Drake fan, but just because the rollout was so sick, they're like, we're gonna listen.
Bro, I'm not a Drake fan. Literally everything you just said, I'm like, oh, he did all that? Like I didn't even know. Like now I feel like going to watch it because I don't usually take in his albums when they drop. It's just not my style of music that I usually listen to, but it's more than just music. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole presentation. It's like a whole.
I feel it's gonna be a Drake summer.
Yeah, people. It's a lot.
It could be. It
Like I
very well
feel
could be.
I don't know who else is gonna drop the bangers like he's dropped right now. Like I don't know. There's a lot of work they gotta compete
It's
with.
crazy because I don't even party like that these days. So I don't even know like who's running the place right now. Like
If you look on the gram right now, all the gal them things is Drake. Like every story is Drake. Everything I see, it's Drake. So like whatever he did, it was definitely
you gotta respect people that are able to like do shit at the highest level for a long time. You know, like a lot of people have a run. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might have 1, 2 years, and it's not like your career flops. You're just not as relevant. But for you to be like, nah, I'm dropping hits, or even if you're like an athlete and so you just keep winning championships, like you know, like for you to keep doing that for like a long time, that's different, bro.
I think Future's on the album. He got.
Oh, yeah, these guys are friends again.
Yeah, they're friends again. They dropped the video.
You know, it's funny. People take on these beefs like as if they know the people, and now you're here hating on a man. Whole time the man's on his next album, and they're Bredrens, and you've been hating this guy all year.
It's not gonna work, man.
People get involved, invested with their artists, bro.
Yeah,
It just that's the culture, right?
yeah.
Look at the Beehive or any like. Does Drake have a
hive?
Yeah,
I don't know if he got an official.
You know what
hive.
it is? I don't think he has a hive, but I think he has so much like he has so much fans that they thought some of the views were like a lot of these views were bots.
Nah, they gotta respect.
You know what
his
fuck
fam.
though,
The man
you
been
can't
on
even-
top for a minute.
Thing is, like all the viewership is consistent with all the videos dropped though. Like it doesn't. It's not like there's like
A big spike here. And
yeah,
there.
like it's
But
all,
apparently, like something going on with like the record label, like they're trying to like do something to his views and stuff like that. They're trying to do something to make it not look like he's number one. So apparently, there's like some things happening behind the scenes where it's like they're trying to block out people like promoting the album.
Well, he has 140 million streams on the opening day of Iceman.
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, he shattered the record for the biggest streaming debut for hip hop song in Spotify history with "Make Them Cry." There's across the 3 albums, there's 43 new songs. I'm not sure if all of those are going to be bangers, but I mean,
42 new songs is just a lot.
that's a lot.
Good songs, bro.
Yeah, it take a minute to get through all of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
And
that's a
and
lot.
like he's dropping the visuals too. Like that's the thing. Like I felt like before there was like a lot of Drake stuff, but the visuals weren't there. Like there was just music, but like I don't think like the visuals were like so grabbing like how this one is. Like these ones are. You
I
know.
don't think most people shit is like how you just described it. I don't think most people put that much effort into the visual production. You know, they made the music 1, 2 videos, but like,
And
this
I really-
sounds like he went above and beyond.
It matters.
You know?
It definitely matters because like even on what's that track I like Whisper My Name, like that track I felt like he got into like his Eminem and Dr. Dre type visual bag. Like it was sick. Like I like the way he did that. So there's enough bangers. A lot of bangers out there for people.
That's what's up.
I'm glad people enjoyed that. Well, I will tap in, and next week give you guys my opinion on what's going on. It's been a busy weekend and I didn't really have the opportunity to do so. But yeah, like I'm hearing good feedback. It sounds interesting from the rollout. I think it's dope for the city. I always like that. I like when, like the best artist, would you say it's in the world right now? Is Drake like the biggest artist in the world?
Yeah.
It comes
like
out
the man bought the Michael Jackson glove.
Big up the glove. Yeah. Like,
is that the sign?
That's the cover for Iceman, the Michael Jackson glove. So it's like, but I'm not gonna lie, like you bought the glove. Bro,
but you know
you're
what? It's
stamping
symbolic.
yourself.
Yeah.
You're stamping yourself as like, yo, if it's not Mike, it's me.
Now that you just said it's on the album cover, I'm like, oh, that's how you see yourself, eh? And it's like, you know what, bro? I think he's earned the right to at least compare himself.
Did he pass the streams? He passed MJ in streams?
Hold on.
I'm not gonna use streams as the only measure,
Sorry, I think before Iceman, I think it was like over the past 4 or 5 albums, he like surpassed the.
Says Drake has surpassed Michael Jackson on multiple notable billboards. The albums on the 200. Drake has officially passed Michael Jackson as the artist of the most albums to spend at least 10 years on the Billboard 200. Drake became the first artist in history to achieve this milestone with 3 distinct albums. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same in views, topping Jackson's previous record of 2. Billboard's Hot 100 hits. Drake broke Michael Jackson's long-standing record for the most #1 hits by a male solo artist. He secured his 14th #1 track, passing Jackson's historic record of 13. While Drake has bested these specific chart longevities and hit count records, Michael Jackson remains one of the highest-selling musicians of all time globally and a monumental cultural icon.
Yeah, but I would say Drake's definitely up there.
He's up there.
Yeah, but you know what? Big on Mike for offending that for as long as he did. Like,
bro, that's something.
Even from beyond the grave, the grave.
Anybody who can maintain that success for so long, bro, you have to respect them, bro.
Bro, man's been running the game for like 15 years, bro.
Like I'm at 50. You know how easy it is for people to get tired of you in that period of time?
They're tired of him winning.
I just mean like as an artist.
I know, but like,
whereas this guy's like, nah, I got some more. I got some more stuff you might want. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
That's Wayne's greatest discovery, man.
Yeah, shout out to Wayne for that still.
Yeah. Wayne needs some vegetables, cuz. Nah, I always get worried about Wayne, bro. I know, but I get
I knew, as soon as you said it, I'm like, let me just hail this guy real quick. It's gonna get dark. As soon as you said his name, like,
Nah, I don't like the way that it upsets me the way that Wayne is aging in comparison. Like Wayne found Drake, discovered the man.
I started like 3 years apart.
In age?
Yeah, they're not far apart in age, bro.
See that I told you about the vegetables.
I'm being serious. They're only like 3-4 years
like
apart.
even now, if you
they're
listen,
far apart in decision making, bro.
And like, yeah, bro. Even the way they're doing, like, have you heard Wayne's last Carter?
No.
Did you even care to?
No.
Did you?
Or the 1, 2, but the whole thing, no.
That's overwhelming, eh? You're talking about 43 songs, all these music videos. You have mere time for certain people,
he can't drop a music video like what Drake dropped. He can't.
Nah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, he didn't age as gracefully.
You gotta take care of yourself, bro.
But niggas get mad at me when I say eat vegetables and shit, right?
Nah. Because, the way you're just throwing it at the man is different.
Because it's like,
as soon as his name gets uttered, I'm like, oh, disrespect is pending.
Not even disrespect, it's health advice.
It's how it's being administered though. It's like giving somebody something versus just throwing it at them. If I hold this, bro, hold this advice, bro. It hits a little different,
Nah, I suggest because I'm probably gonna be one of the most upset people when Wayne comes to pass in this lifetime.
You're just predicting it, eh? You're just anticipating it.
When everyone goes to pass, he's just running faster.
Yeah, no, it's a fact though.
You see his locks. Your locks don't look like his locks.
No.
Nah, because I'm there watching. You guys seen the Adrien Broner Dean the Great streams? At least
I've been
the clips and shit.
Yeah, I've been seeing a couple of them.
He's the next wild boy.
Adrien Broner's hilarious. That guy is so funny.
How did he get out of shape so fast?
Crazy. He drinks, fam. The belly's not fat, brother. That's bloating. That's fam. You see the man is a supreme alcoholic. Like, yo, he's busted, fam.
Supreme
Level,
is-
Yeah,
bro.
sorry,
From Monin,
I seen the clip when Mike Epps is like, yo, just put down the. Mike Epps is like, yo, just chill.
Didn't he get kicked out of somewhere for drinking? Like he was at a reward show or as a comedy
I didn't
show?
watch the whole of it. I seen the
Cameron's
caption.
thing.
I didn't watch it.
Someone
No.
was-
They were at Mike Epps thing backstage. The
Yeah.
caption said that these guys got kicked out, but I didn't click the video.
And he got
so.
kicked out of Cameron's is what it is. Or
He
talk,
just-
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
bugging
he's
out.
like, yo,
on
Wouldn't he
that
be
one, yeah.
inappropriate to the girl or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
was-
he was slapped. Like, he was like slurring his word. Like it wasn't even normal, fam. He was a mess, bro.
Oh,
Dean at least has him in the gym, so there's a period of time where he can't drink. You know, like yo, you have to sweat some of that out. You know, but as soon as they leave, he gets right
The
back
pores
to
are
it,
thirsty.
fam.
Yeah,
Yo, I
of course.
swear, bro.
He goes and he sits in alcohol after he's done.
He bathes in rum.
like, you know, in the steamer, he pours alcohol in the rocks.
That's crazy.
Holy.
Yo. But nah, it's just when you're watching, it's like you're saying how you get it saw the shape. Like, fam, this guy is the second youngest ever 4-weight division world champion.
Still got to respect him.
Second ever in history, fam. And look at him now, bro. Like, fam, this guy was a guy when he was fighting. So it's just like, yeah, seeing people like, if you don't take care of yourself, bro, that's your fuck up your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Eat vegetables, man.
Yeah. Do less drugs and drink less.
Yeah. Why do we bring up Adrien Broner in the stream before? Sorry.
Lil Wayne mash up himself and then watching Adrien Broner most
Going
recently.
down the same path.
'Cause he's viral right now. Like he's getting bare
You
views.
think AB's as bad as Weezy?
Fam, he just tried to
Nigga,
holler.
what?
He just tried to holler at Selena Powell.
Yo,
He's
watch it like this. Watch it like this.
He's disgusting. still. He's fucking
Yo, I'm not lying.
disgusting.
He's getting at everything on stream.
Yo,
Anything walking, he's getting at it. And he's getting denied 99% of the time.
Bro, the
fam,
man lost
but
all
still
up. He
going
lost
at it.
a girl lost a bet. He's like, I want my money, bro. He's like, I want my money or else get out.
Yo, he almost fought Dean for taking his liquor. Like, yo, he's wild.
he's
Still.
bugging out
Honestly, I'm gonna
still.
have to say he's worse than Wayne because he's a threat to other people. Yo, he's still a former world champion, bro. He'll beat you up. Lil Wayne's not
Fuck.
beating up anybody.
No.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Adrian's
one guy's
he's
dangerous.
on go mode still. He's on go mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, damn, that's intense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, everyone got. You know what's fucked up is like, yo, people don't start taking care of their health until it's too late. Like, you know, like something's gotta happen for niggas. Then they get shocked. Like, oh my god, I'm mortal. And then you start taking
But
care.
some of these people, like the greatest people, they have their vice.
For sure.
They
Like,
just have something that has a
Prince
hold
loved
on them,
himself
you know.
I swear Prince like Oxycontin and shit and opium. Didn't the nigga die from opium overdose?
He died from I think a fake Percocet.
Yeah, because he like
Prince?
opiates, Bredren. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince was he.
I don't
loved his
remember if the nigga
Oxycontin,
had a
fam.
problem though. Like he might have went to the doctor and like boom, you feel me?
Nigga, he's Prince. I'm not
You know
lying
me,
to
I'm
you.
a conspiracy.
was a doctor that
I'm
gave it
a
to him.
conspiracy
Oh,
person.
they're
so
trying
I'm
to
like,
kill
I
him.
don't
They
know.
took his ass to jail.
They were trying to kill him though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to put that jacket on Prince because I'm not certain about his lifestyle. I just know, boom, one day the nigga
I
died off
didn't
of
know he
Percocet.
had-
I'm like, I didn't even know he was partying like that.
Fam, to be that groovy.
That's
You need-
that's a valid point.
I'm sorry, fam.
But at the same time,
You
I'm
were
just,
dressing like a
I don't have
vampire.
the facts. You see what I'm saying? Like we don't have like see how Rick James, we know about Rick James. We don't know about Prince. We just know Prince died. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Rick James still here, still partying.
Yeah, but he didn't like the same things Prince
he's
did.
sweating. Like, that nigga high as hell.
Bro, the man's there in the episode said he never kicked Charlie Murphy in his chest. That's ridiculous. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, yeah, I remember kicking Charlie Murphy in his chest.
Yeah,
Prince never acted like that, so I don't know.
Rick James is
the artist
inappropriate.
known
You
as
know what?
Prince.
Rick James is inappropriate. And speaking of inappropriate, recently people have been calling Central C inappropriate for his recent behavior towards his brother's girlfriend. Now I'm gonna tell all the man to look to the screen real quick, and we're gonna gauge if we think it's as inappropriate as the internet seems to think. You guys ready? Oh, let me just.
That's his brother Shotty, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, fam, what's right? Yo. Okay, so clearly he's inappropriate.
Central Mitch.
It's not my brother. What the fuck?
Holy, not Mitchell M. So this is his Shotty on her birthday. Open up.
Shut the fuck up, you dumb now. Scratching in my ears.
我
Shut the fuck up.
不能这样，
Scratching in my ears.
睡。
So what's Central about that?
Yeah, Central C bought her a
Oh,
Birkin.
no, fam. You buy your bro's girl a Birkin?
Should have tell something.
Couldn't even say from Broski?
Terrible work.
Chanel.
Oh, this is shameful.
Oh. And her Bredren's filming today with all the.
Yeah.
That's actually his bro, because the man in the little picture looks Arab.
The Guyanese mix up.
There's mix up over there.
Yeah. You know how we can't identify what Central C is?
You know, Central.
Yeah, you know what?
He's the light skinned soldier boy.
He does look like Soldier Boy, but
we don't even know if he's light skinned to be calling him that, fam.
Nah, he's like Portuguese. He's like Guyanese and some kind of white.
Yeah,
regardless. Yo, so as you seen, the little comment said, "Yo, a real brother would have given you some money privately and told you to deal with that." Was Central C out of pocket for gifting his brother Shotzi
super out of pocket
a Birkin bag?
You're disrespectful,
especially the Birkin though. Like,
yeah, you're not our brother, bro. That's crazy.
She's going, man.
Fam, you have to give your bro the change and make him go stunt on his girl if that's what he's trying to do.
Or just say from bro, like. The bag could have just had from like him, like he didn't even have nothing to do with it. Just bro.
No. Why you even sending my girl nothing, fam? You rate me, give me the change. Like, what are you talking about? Let me go deal with my woman, fam. Why are you doing that?
So how would you feel if your best friend bought your woman a more expensive gift than you can afford for her birthday?
Yo, honestly, we have to fight still.
Your bro or your best friend, but your brother in this situation. I'm just using the proximity of closeness here.
Yo,
they don't get no closer, you know?
I would think of violence.
Even though that's your blood and his intentions were...
I don't care.
You know, people with blood, their intentions are still...
Nah, you're a slimy nigga, fam. Why'd you buy my girl that, bro?
I feel like this isn't the first time you've done this bullshit.
My girl almost cried on camera opening your gift.
Like, this is the first... You just, like...
Did you see her? Did you see that she almost cried?
They might be beefing behind the scenes.
You have my girl on the internet crying because you bought her a gift. Yo, buddy, you forward outside.
She's wet right now.
Yo, so one of the comments said, yo, look at she's about to pull out her pants.
I swear I seen her holding the belt. Like, I swear.
Like, holy, a Birkin, you say that.
Yeah.
That being said, what's more detrimental in this situation? Your friend/brother's gesture of the gift or your girl's reaction?
Yo, my girl's
Yo, they're 50-50, bro.
Yeah, my girl's
so where are you left in this scenario?
Yo, my girl's reaction is...
Single?
That, definitely.
What?
Definitely.
Our relationship is over. And you, buddy, when I see you, fam, it is a problem. Like, that's crazy.
But what if he's the greasier brother? Like, what if he's the greasier brother? Like,
yo, he's on tour, hit the gym. You have time.
Like, what?
Figure it out. Because, yo, you have to see this guy. I don't know. That's too much. Like, you knew that was a violation.
So what if you're single now, your girl's up a Birkin, and brosy's clotting it now?
I'm not gonna lie.
But if I crush this guy, I get some redemption.
Yo, fam,
the girl's already lost. Why are you mentioning her? She's in the past. She opened the bag. She almost cried. She's not mine.
You can't lose the fight though. Like it's like
all I have left. All I have left like, as a man is I can punch you in your face. That's all I have left, bro.
That's fair. So
what else am I gonna do?
Would you disown your bro for that?
I told you I'm trying to fight this guy when I see him. I take that as a violation.
Should have had better manners, fam.
You think Shorty should have held it down?
Fam. Hide this. Like, bro, first of all, no filming. That's no filming because, yo, if you didn't film it, nobody would know.
I told you she's not your girl.
You know what I'm saying? If you didn't film it, nobody would know. We're making a scene because we know about it. If this was just their thing in private, he gave her that, he still sucks. But, yo, it wouldn't be, like, as bad as this when everybody gets to see it. Her Bredren's filming.
Nah.
So is this forgivable? Like, do you think you and bro could ever make up after you buys your girl a Birkin?
I can't deal with this guy. I can't deal with this guy.
I could probably live with it, but we'll never be like the same. But like, fam, I don't trust you. You're a slimy guy, fam.
Remember what I posted
not
today?
My thing, bro.
The thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Remember what I posted? The post I sent you?
But I said that. I seen it before. I just posted it today.
But I sent it to you. Don't do that.
Anyway.
Hold on.
No.
What did I just hear?
Yo, fam.
You said, remember that post I made? The one I sent you?
No, he sent me something, but I seen it before. I just happened to post it today because he sent me.
Yeah, I hear you, right? Mm-hmm. But your phrasing of it is like...
I don't care.
It sounds funny still.
I don't care. It's my phrasing.
Nah. Fuck right off. I'm so sorry. Technical foul, bro. Fam,
you want his credit for sending me the post? Cool.
Fam, yeah, you can't say, remember the post I posted? The one I sent you?
But I'm only saying that because it's relating to this.
But I only posted it because you sent it to me. Nigga.
But I'm relating it to this. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't even matter.
All right, anyways.
Go ahead.
What were you saying?
No, it's because in the post, the man stunting in front on the bitches, and he's just that nigga. He just comes in, he's stunting on the bitches in front of his bro. His bro's like, really? You're just gonna come here stunting on me? Like,
stunting on, like, what happened?
Like he shows up in like a chain and card he gave.
You know what? I'm gonna just play it because
He's upset
sent it
about
to him today. So I might as well. Like, I don't even understand what's wrong with this guy. This guy
Gonna
said,
play your video.
yeah, I might as well. That cuz thinks he posted. Like, nigga, fuck right out. That was such bullshit in real time.
You should have posted
Nah,
it.
nigga, fuck you. That
Yo,
was
the posting ain't even funny. Just saying it to him because he sent it to you was like why it sounded funny.
Too bad.
Remember the post I posted? Like, you mean the thing I sent you?
Oh, what?
like you laughed and responded, thought it was funny. Yeah, I remember that post. Do you? Holy shit, buddy. We're gonna watch it right now. Like niggas ain't shit. See how niggas are grimy, yeah?
Grimy.
This nigga send your girl
Stole
a Birkin.
that shit.
This nigga send your girl a Birkin. You don't even know it.
Yeah, some of my girl Birkin is crazy, bro.
Steal your post, steal your Birkin, everything from.
Apparently, Central C's younger brother is also an aspiring rapper.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
Yeah, but he's aspiring. You know, Central C's like one of the biggest rappers in the world.
Yo,
right?
Yeah, I know,
aspiring.
I know.
I don't need a nigga's inspirations beside me.
Just imagine
Like, what, you
him
think he's
being
gonna build
in the
his
shadow.
confidence for the future? Like, welcome to the big leagues, little nigga.
Get your head up, little nigga. Like, what?
How we do it in the industry. Like, yo,
She's
what?
mine. I'm happy.
Oh, wow, this is what I sent the cuz, but then he posted and claimed
Yo,
it.
shut up.
Well, why is it not working? Why is it not working?
Where's your friend at? He coming. What the
Now,
fuck?
before you start heading, bitch ass nigga, ask yourself, ain't I clean though?
Yeah, he is clean. You know I love
Can't
you.
believe this. Everybody knows that niggas only rock out with Cuban links and Cartiers when they're trying to shit on niggas. Or did I just make that up? I have to verify my claim.
So you coming from a party or something?
No, I'm just trying to shit on niggas. Oh, bro,
Damn, I forgot my wallet.
hey gang, you got $1 on you?
Not on me.
'Cause I only carry blue strips, broke ass nigga. Get your money up, real bro.
He's flexing on me in front of my house.
You know what's going on here. I see it clearly now. He's using the forbidden girl method.
Flex baited.
Asking somebody for $1 while having them racks in your pocket.
The hairstyle.
I can't believe you're all so foolish.
Look at the spread.
To this. To be honest with you, bro, this is getting out of hand. It's gone too far. You don't have to flex your money to try to one up.
You still DoorDash to make ends meet? Ain't that like your only job? I know, I can't do this work for me. You know big bro got you.
Yo, Central's moving crazy.
You know your biggest bro got you. Anyways, can I fuck both of y'all?
I'll fuck both of y'all.
That's Central C.
No,
right?
that's crazy. Basically. That's basically what he did still.
He said, you don't see the spread?
That's the Birkin bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy still.
So it's unforgivable? Or it's forgivable?
Yeah. It's on. Yeah, that's a
okay.
violation, bro.
Unforgivable?
We can't be like, I just know not to trust you around anything.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
not permanent
Like, you know what I
lifetime
mean?
beef.
Like, you just can't meet any other girl that I have ever again.
I'm just not really checking for you like that. Like when I see you, like, oh, you're blessed. It's like one of those ones.
So you'll stop talking to your own brother over a woman?
It's not over a woman.
He's disrespecting me, fam.
Yeah, it's not over a woman. Why'd you phrase it like that?
I would just see it.
Trying to make me look ridiculous.
Women were involved. Women were involved.
Like, yeah, they're involved, but they're not the key element to this.
Fair.
It's the betrayal, fam. Like, you know that was mine, and you just tried to stun on me. Like, that's crazy.
No, that's fair.
Could have sent her 5 bills or something. Like,
Could have sent her no bills. Why'd
Why
you
are you
send my?
sending my-
Hold on,
what?
wait, what?
What?
Nigga, don't send my
saying,
woman
no,
nothing.
no, no.
Bag, fam. Just like,
Nigga,
Nigga,
no.
That was inappropriate. How was he saying you said her each
Yo,
have
fam,
5?
the most you say happy birthday on like a happy birthday story. Like you reply with like,
not even
yo,
that HBD.
you feel yeah,
HBD.
like it. You feel me? Like after that, what are you? Why'd you send her stuff?
Nah,
bro.
fuck.
Yeah,
I'm big bro.
Nah, fuck.
I'm big bro.
The biggest bro.
Yeah, no sending.
Y'all have a good dinner.
Yeah. Yo, Mitch, tell me
Yeah.
about some of the subject matter you had in your mind.
Yeah, it's more serious. That's funny. I don't know. After that was funnier.
Yeah, but that's all I got.
What?
Yo, it was
More jokes.
because I've never seen that handoff before.
Is there any point? Is there any like situation where that would be inappropriate?
What?
Or that would be appropriate. Sorry.
To gift my woman?
Okay, hold on. Let's just set the scene for a second. So, Central C is in a family in the UK has just like made it absolutely huge. So no one else in his family is that famous. So his girl's probably going to know his financial situation, right? So him dropping what? I think it's like at least what 20,000 pounds on a Birkin bag. That's not realistic, right? For the average person.
Yeah, but like, bro, okay, so then you could give me an amount of bands to buy a gift that's reasonable. Like, my girl doesn't require a Birkin bag. That's not the only standard of gift. I could have bought her a Gucci bag, fam. Give me the Gucci money.
But
You see what I'm saying?
also,
Like,
she knows that he's not gonna have that money.
Gucci money? Fam, he's an aspiring rapper. He has Gucci money. But Central C's his brother. Like, he at least has Gucci money.
What's Gucci money? How much is a Gucci bag?
Like 10 times less.
A lot
The
less.
Birkin's like 20 bands. You can get a Gucci
like 15.
for like 15 bands?
No, 1,500.
Oh, you know, he probably got a little higher than that. Like
Yeah,
3
like-
bands, like 3, 4, like probably like 5 bands. He can give her a 5-band bag.
Getting a duffel bag with that.
No. Like
A nice Gucci purse, like you
Oh,
get
right,
5
23,
bands.
like 23, like 23.
And it doesn't look out of reach for like, even if the money came from his bro, like his bro probably gave him an amount of money when he got money. And it, like, I don't think she'd be tripping like, oh, my man got me a Gucci bag. That I know that came from his brother. I don't think she would be focused on that. Like, if your woman really rates you, she'd just be happy you bought her the bag, you know?
Nah, like my woman can't look to my brother for nothing. See,
Nothing at all.
yo, he don't even. You don't.
Can't even look in that guy's
Fam, she
direction.
almost cried. But that's not even the woman for you, for real. 'Cause like, in terms of the like decency, she shouldn't even have gone like that. She should have held it down.
So I'm saying should have hit her happiness. Like she can't be that happy.
But I'm just feeling like she's the type of woman who like
she wants the attention.
she wants to be around people who buy her stuff like this.
So she was only with Broski for Central.
I can't make that claim. But
No, not to work her way out.
That's such an aggressive.
That's so much more. I'm just saying, yo, the bro's probably more
I can't
well off
make
than
that
the
claim.
average person. If they're actually brothers,
Fam, they're in a relationship. I have no idea
Oh, what, bro? The world's grimy, fam. Like what the fuck?
what did you say?
No, he's like, you can't make that claim.
No,
I'm
he's
like,
like, he's only with her for Central.
I'm
I
just
can't
like,
make
yo,
that
bro,
claim,
it's a
dude.
cold
That's
world
not
out
that's
here.
not what I was trying
I'm
to say.
just saying, it's a cold. It's not like a far fetched. You know what I'm saying? It's always a possibility, bro.
It is possible. It is possible.
Like,
but that's
we're-
not. I was just saying.
If I had any
Her
respect for your
reaction
bro, you
made
wouldn't do
me
that.
feel like those things are very important to her. Because even like it's a nice gift, but bitch almost cried. You feel me? So she's probably been with other guys that sponsor her. And Central C's bro, even if he's not as rich as his brother, he probably has some amount of money more than the average guy. He's not driving a regular car or wearing regular clothes. I highly doubt that
He didn't
stuff.
sponsor
You know?
the Birkin.
So he probably presents like, I could buy you some stuff. And she looks like she likes those kind of guys.
Valid.
He might be Michael Coroner.
Nah, bro. No, I didn't say. I said
You just-
Gucci.
yeah, you gotta count
Why
as
we
your-
keep leveling down? I said Gucci, bro. No, not Michael Kors.
You want to let him know?
Oh
what you're
yeah.
feeling
Subject matter. All right. So a 14-year-old girl in Red Deer, Alberta, was assaulted a few days ago by 2 other 14-year-old girls from her school, leaving her face like
Oh, yeah, they mash up her face.
Yeah. So that's how she looked after the beating. So she's currently in stable condition, but she might be left with a permanent injury to her eye. So as a father, hypothetically, because we don't have no kids, how would you react if this was your child?
I'm disappointed. Off the rip, you're gonna be
Two girls rushed her?
2 girls, yeah.
I'd be disappointed. It's fucked up because as a dad, you can't assault 2 young girls. You can't defend your daughter in that aspect.
What would be your course of action? You come to school to pick up your daughter. This how she looks.
Oh yeah, I'm devastated.
Super devastated. Gonna console
You know what?
her.
It's like, yo, you gotta go.
Start some training.
Yeah, like for sure. My daughter's going to fighting now.
Yeah.
And secondly, I gotta go beat up the parents of the girls who assaulted my
So
daughter.
you got to take it.
Like I gotta go put hands on both of their fathers. I'm gonna just show up and like, yo, fam, if I get charged, I get charged. Like whatever, I'll hug that, you know. But it's about the honor and the pride. And like, yo, fam, it's gonna be violent because look what happened to my daughter. And like, you get what I'm saying?
I agree with that. What would you do if that was your daughter?
My
I'm gonna
daughter?
even slap the mom too.
Not gonna lie.
He's getting boxed up.
Realistically, we gonna have some cousins and some aunties go over there. Like,
I don't even need all of that. fam.
I'm just saying, for the girls, we got some cousins your age. You know, hopefully you got some cousins your age. We're gonna look for somebody your age to deal with you, and the parents, the male, will handle that.
like
That's all I'm saying. That's how I'm gonna handle it because
that's all cause I'm
know
not
what I'm
even
saying?
putting my feelings in other people's hands. That's why I said I'm gonna go to the source. You made these children, right? All right, cool. Hands.
Yeah. I'd have to assault the parents still, and ideally in front of the children.
Yeah, you have to let them know that these things happen.
Yeah. I want everybody to be traumatized after this. The wife included, whoever's there.
You slapping the wife?
Yeah. Everything's getting violated. Everything's getting
I'm
violated.
leaving the wife.
Realistically, honestly, this is pretty bad. I'm coming with the man. They jumped her still, so dad's not getting a fair fight either. He's getting completely like just
The husband,
taken apart.
he's getting crumbled. Everybody else,
because I don't know who this guy is, right?
Doesn't even matter.
I might reach the door. It's a big brolic nigga, and it's a real situation. I don't even want it
Now
to
it's
be.
straight
I don't
jail.
want it to be competitive. Like just dominance as soon as I arrive and in front of the children. Where are they? Like I want them to see this, and then
You breaking bones?
Yeah, I'm going to jail. We have to set aside the bail money, the lawyer money, because certified, like my honor has to be intact still. You can't violate my kid like that. Because this is crazy, fam. Look at her face, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is wild. So, would it be unreasonable to beat up the kids?
Like as the father? Yeah. Like you can't beat up girls.
I'm just asking.
Like don't get me wrong, yo,
asking.
like,
Say
you
if
know,
there's some 14-year-old boys are dummying them.
yeah. Like yo, if there are boys, yeah, you're getting it's real life outside. Fam.
That was.
Hundreds. But like little girls, you can't like. Don't get me wrong. Like
Gotta watch these little.
if we lived in a
YNs.
lawless society, everybody could get the smoke, right? But yo, there's rules and we participate in the matrix. You can't hurt little. Like yeah, bro, you gotta put your daughter in self-defense, and then you gotta go assault the father because you have to think about it. Even in those little girls' lives, theoretically, the father should be like like that's the big strong thing in your.
So you have to make them look weak.
Just shatter their
Yeah, make that look weak.
safety in reality.
Even
Daddy can't
you ever see
protect you.
Snowfall?
Yeah.
You know, they have a nigga that comes in and sorts some things out. Like a lot, yeah.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
That's bad news.
Yo,
Like, yo,
you just have one of those niggas on deck.
No, I don't even want that guy on call, bro.
no, I just
I don't
like,
want to contact him, but
you see
yo,
your daughter's eyes?
trauma. I just understand
See your
trauma.
daughter's eyes? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. For a situation like that, yo, we have something like that. He's getting a
I
phone
don't even
call.
want that
Yo.
link, fam. I don't want that presence around me, bro.
Nah,
like, nah, bro.
ominous.
I gotta.
Yeah, everything about it's bad. Yo, listen, we're just traditional violence. I'm okay with that. Yo, just harm the dad.
No, you're just
beat him.
emasculating
Violate that
everything.
nigga.
Yeah, we're just gonna beat him. So we're just gonna beat him. That's what we're gonna do.
Emasculated, fam.
Yeah.
Violate that nigga.
Conquered.
I don't like it still. I'm just gonna beat him. I want to step above. I wasn't expecting that. So what if the other girls? No, hold on. No, sorry, wrong question.
It's okay.
What if the child or one of the children was your kid, like the attackers?
I'm beating my kid.
Word.
Yo, you can't be just a menace in society and like troubling people, right?
So now, are you prepared
wait,
for this
hold
guy to
on,
come
hold
to your
on,
door
hold
and now
on,
you
hold
gotta
on.
handle that?
Hold on, the madam never rushed nobody when they were their age.
Not like that. I didn't do that.
I'm not like the two girls were bullying her. Like it wasn't like a fight. And then like there's a video like yo they stomped her out still like they were brushing her fam like they had
I
to
didn't
block out
bully
piece of the
people, so
video.
I never bullied
and like the
people.
girl she wasn't like
You
it wasn't
bully
like they were
people?
beefing. This wasn't a beef.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in some
It's one-sided.
situations where, yo, the madam of we've done the rush. I've been on the
You
receiving
bully
end.
niggas?
Bullied niggas? I wouldn't say that.
That's
but, yo,
a different scenario.
You know what I'm saying? But like I've rushed niggas growing up. Yeah, 100%.
That's you're young and you're into some shit.
Yeah, I've been rushed.
She's
too.
not into some shit. She just went to school and got beat up by
No,
these
but
two
he's
girls.
saying he was the nigga beating people up.
I'm not
That's what
saying.
he
I'm
said.
just saying.
Oh, were you bullying niggas?
No,
though?
I
That's what I
wasn't
asked.
bullying niggas, but yo, there's
that
a
doesn't
time
count,
when
then.
Broski has a problem, and yo, we're walking home and we see my boy. Yeah,
That's
he's
not-
getting
that's not
crumbled.
the-
But
that's
that's
not
what
the
I'm
same.
saying. Though. That's why I asked. I've rushed niggas with my niggas. So like sometimes, yo, this shit has happened. Niggas have come out like this.
Yeah, but I feel like even the parent of that kid might know like their kid just getting into shit and fucking with people.
Bro,
you know,
there's
like
times where
this
fuck,
girl just went to
there
school.
was an innocent with him and he caught it. Shit happened. I didn't really care about what the parents got to say. And I'm being honest. Like when I was their age, it's like, yo, fuck, if we caught niggas slipping and there was and whoever's walking with him, yo, if you get caught with him, too bad. Shit happens. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying these situations happen where it's like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Where, if the kid was one of your kids, it's like,
Now that's different. That's different because like that sounds like
understand. She wasn't
man
doing
ran some
anything.
shit. I'm
I
talking
understand.
about like my kid just went to school and they're bullying somebody and him and or my daughter and another girl just beat up a girl like this. So I'm just asking the madam, like, how would you feel like
I'm
if
dealing
your
with my
kid
youth? Then I'm
was
dealing
one
with
of
my
the
youth.
attackers? You
I'm
know,
dealing with my youth.
I believe in discipline, fam, and like I have to correct this.
I know what the
behavior.
belt can do.
I just have to correct this behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Were any of the madam ever bullied as a child?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I think when I was in like grade, I think I was in grade 1 or something. There's a fat nigga.
Oh, this nigga. You know this nigga.
I call him laughing later, but like, yeah, he called me a nigger and shit. And I was just new to this. I used to move schools a lot, you know what I'm saying? Single parent life. And then fucking, this guy was just a dickhead for no reason. Like, his life sucks now and shit. Like, you know, look at him. But like,
Well, you sure you found him 30 years ago?
yeah, no, I just, like, you can see, fam, social media, your life sucks, but look at you, look what you did with yourself. But, yeah, I've been in that situation. It sucks as a kid, too, because when you feel like definitively, yo, fam, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just here to, like, minding my business. I'm not even bothering people. And this guy's just being racist, and I'm in grade 1, fam. That's crazy.
Oh, he's bigger than you or some shit?
He's a big fat nigga, yeah.
Word.
I wasn't a big fat nigga, bro.
That's fucked up. What happened to you?
Just didn't have money growing up. So I was wearing like my sister's shoes and shit. Like she had the sneakers. She was a tomboy. So good thing like I was wearing like certain shoes and like her shirts and like I was just wearing hand-me-downs. And when everybody else was wearing like brand name and shit, we couldn't afford that. So yeah, I used to get roasted.
But that's different.
Is that bullying?
No, but it's like, what do you mean? I got bullied, fam. They would bully me. Like, what do you think? You're going to school every day and people are making fun of you?
Nigga, I was short growing up. I got clowned on for being short. I don't feel like I was bullied.
Yeah,
though.
but we still got into fights and stuff. Like I got like nobody like picked on me. Like I was rushed a couple of times, but
for being poor.
Sometimes
sounds crazy.
Rush the poor ass nigga.
It's not even like, bro. There's a lot more that goes into it, but it's like, yo, yeah, it's like. In my school, I was not, like, there wasn't much black kids in my school. So it's like, yo, sometimes shit would happen. It's like, yo, we're going to school with a bunch of immigrant kids, too. Sometimes they're racist. Sometimes you got kids laughing at you because their parents could do better. And, you know, I don't got lunch, but they do. So it's like, sometimes shit just happens. And, yo, you just start to fight. Shit just happens. You get bullied, go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? People, like, you use the toilet. Some people hopping over the thing, trying to throw shit at you. Like, just shit would happen growing up. But that should stop.
Word. If a child is a bully, is it the parents' fault?
Nah. Some kids are innately just dickheads. I seen people with good parents just fucking unsatisfied with their own position. The parents just stressing them out. You're just wreaking havoc on people and being a bitch-ass nigga for no reason. So I don't always blame the parents.
Word. What about you?
Nah, I think it's just the environment sometimes.
I don't even think it's the environment. I think that, like, yo.
But the environment, like, bro, sometimes you go home and there's you might not see what happens behind closed doors, but his dad might be yelling at his mom.
So then that
would be a yes.
Blaming the parents?
No, my question was, I'm just saying, like, he's not hit. He's just. I don't know if that's really the parents' fault because he could just.
But you just
their argument doesn't necessarily have to be like. Violence. It's just yelling in the house.
But if you're referring to them as the cause, because you said you don't know about the environment, and the environment is that their parents are fighting. So if that's the environment that the parents have created,
I guess a hostile environment. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
So your answer is yes for the most part?
Yeah.
I think that should start in that scenario. I don't think it's like 1-on-1.
I think it's more personality.
Me too. I think
the environment can provoke somebody to do it. I think it's okay. I think there are some cases where maybe the kid's being abused by one of their parents or something. So then they just they're angry and then they go and do it to other people.
That's a common theme.
Right? So I think that's one possibility, but I don't think most kids are being abused across the board. I think there's probably more kids bullying people than kids being abused by their parents, you know? Or out of the kids that are bullies, most of them, I don't think it's because they're being abused. I think some people, they just like the power that they feel when they can take advantage of people. So if they're physically stronger, then that's just an easy way to get gratification. And most people are decent, so they probably won't exploit other people just to make themselves feel good. But there's a certain amount of people that I think are just predatory. That's how they see life. They feel like if I'm stronger than you, then I'm entitled to, whatever you have or doing something to you.
It says on Google, there is no single cause for bullying. Rather, it stems from a combination of psychological, social, and environmental factors. Bullies most commonly act out to mask their own insecurities, gain power, and social status, or because they lack emotional regulation and empathy. The primary root causes for the contributing factors generally fall into a few key areas: insecurity and low self-esteem, the need for power of attention, lack of empathy, learned behavior and environment, and coping mechanism for stress or trauma. That's kind of the overarching themes. But do I think it's a one for one? Don't get me wrong. Yes, these are a bunch of contributing factors. But I do think that, there are just some people.
There are still. I met a kid. He had a chemical imbalance still. Something was wrong with him still. He was.
A lot of people are
He was
walking
just
around with
bad.
chemical
And he had
imbalance.
he came from a 2-parent home. Everybody was in the household, but he was just bad.
There's probably some people got chemical imbalance, but I think there's some people, ain't nothing wrong with them.
Yeah,
They just like fucking with people. Yeah. They like exercising power over another individual. Like that gratifies them. You see what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
they feel
That's
good
a type
about
of
that
person.
shit.
That's just a type.
Yeah.
And like, despite your parents, like that's the type of human you are. I think that shit exists, bro. I've seen people, like, especially when you watch when people are like in families and they have like, whether they're twins or just siblings of close age, and like they're all growing up in the similar environment, same household, but they all have different dispositions. And like, you could have the one off where it's like, buddy, this guy is just a fucking terrorist for no reason. Like the other two are younger sibling, older sibling, whatever the case may be, wherever you fall. They could be seemingly normal. In fact, excelling, coming from a great household. You know what I mean?
There's the one.
And then there's just that one.
The
like,
omen baby.
Yeah, like, buddy, what's wrong with this guy? This guy? He's got like horns and shit.
Yeah,
bro.
666 in the back of the head.
When it comes to bullying, is it ever the victim's fault?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
No. that was fucked up, eh?
What are you thinking about? You answered pretty quickly.
Do you know why? Because I'm thinking about the lens to adulthood right now. And I think, like, as a man, like, don't get me wrong. You know what I like? Okay, I like the way that Simpsons did it. You ever watch when Lisa tried to do the science experiment on why bullies bully?
And she had a bunch of like pheromones and shit?
Yes, the pheromones, bro. I think there's an actual component to that makes sense. I think that on some primal National Geographic shit, because especially when it's like you work out, you start, I don't know, like, at a certain point of masculinity in life, when you encounter shit that doesn't follow or shit that I'm gonna just speak for myself. I'm a manly ass nigga, in my own opinion. So when I see things that I deem are bitch ass, sometimes I just innately get mad or I get bothered when I see like someone acting out of like just like you're a weak man. Like what the fuck? Like, I actually get mad and I can't really explain it. It's irrational. Like I've been in the gym working out before and I'll see like what I would deem as a weak man or an inferior kind of like beta being just looking at me. I'm getting mad. I'm like, yo, bro, why is this nigga even in the room, bro? Why is he even here? And like, I'm not even the type of nigga to bully or be rude to people, but it's like, I'm just getting mad on some National Geographic shit, bro. On some primal, like, yo, this nigga is just prey. He should not be near the predators, bro. In terms of like.
Hold on. So, yo, what did he do?
Just exist. He was just existing.
Okay, but yo, describe his existence.
Yo, it was weak, Bredren. The man's over there just.
He couldn't do a pull-up.
He definitely couldn't do a pull-up, fam. He couldn't. I don't know. He was built. He was some kind of ambiguous Indian with real like no kind of muscle, nothing. But he's acting like he's taking up space doing performative athletics, but don't really make no he's not doing nothing, And then when I started actually training, fam, the man's just looking at me, and like I didn't like him looking at me. You could just feel something looking at you. You're looking at me weird, Bredren. I didn't like it still, and like everything about him was just incorrect, bro. And I couldn't bro. He was doing nothing but existing. Like 5 minutes before I walked in, he was like. Nothing was wrong,
Yeah. I can't lie. Like, a man just looking weak
bothers people.
Yeah, even in your actions.
Like, so
even if it's not just physical, it's just like how you carry yourself, your disposition. Like, there's just no strength. Like, you're easily swayed or, like, I don't know, you're timid or you're feminine. Like, you kind of act like a woman in certain ways.
Yeah,
like, that's off-putting.
It makes me mad a little bit.
And I think when you're younger,
I'll take myself out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like you get mad, I'll just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'll just move.
Oh, well, I'm not necessarily gonna like.
Cause I don't know if I get. Yo, why don't you sit? I'm like, you talking about? Like,
yo,
I watched you get mad. I don't. That's how you felt.
I was high. That's
I'm not letting this nigga say like, fam.
Bro,
if he doesn't rate something, like.
I've seen you not rate things.
Yeah, he gets hood nigga about
and
it.
Yo,
too.
the niggas that you didn't rate, they were weak. Like I seen it. There was a commonality.
I'm just saying, like, it's not the first time you've done this. So
bro, the man, no. First of all, we're bugging. We're on acid. First of all, that's what he needs to relax. We're on acid, and the nigga's just standing. But yo, he's been standing for like 2 hours, and I'm like, yo, sit down.
The way it causes Paige in the man for standing, but it's like, yo, fam, like leave him, bro. He's not doing.
Hold on, just the fact that you told a man to sit down already is crazy. I couldn't imagine me standing there with my perfectly good legs, just using them, you know, just being myself. Man, yo, sit down. What? Yo, bro, pardon me? This guy talking about sit down, bro. What the hell? That's insane. But the fact that you felt like entitled to do that, you saw weakness.
Yo, fam, I'm not even looking at.
Because yo, a nigga's not telling Brock Lesnar sit down.
Fam, I had to look. I'm not even looking.
Nobody's telling that guy nothing.
Didn't even
bro.
make eye contact. I'm like, yo, cuz chill, fam. He
basically just growled at him.
That's why I'm like, don't sell that. Oh no, I'm gonna just leave. No, you won't, nigga.
Bro, I had nowhere to go.
You're gonna put on
So
your
the
hoodie.
only option was, yo, I have to dominate this guy.
Bro, I'm in the middle
I have to tell this nigga what to do now.
Yo,
I think that's consistent with what was
I thought
said.
he would have been comfortable if he sat
Now
down,
you're in
bro.
an environment with this weak person, immediately you assert dominance. Like, that's what happened.
Yo,
it just got National Geographic.
Fam, the man was just...
Cuz spotted a weak nigga and couldn't help himself.
Sit down.
Sit down. Like,
Yo,
what?
Bro, the man was not in front of my chair for the longest. And I'm like, yo, you gonna sit down? Like,
he wasn't in front of you, cuz.
I'm not gonna lie, in my heart, that man never caused you any inconvenience.
that's how you guys are moving, eh?
Even just the way you described him, like, nah, your emotions weren't based on inconvenience, fam. You saw something weak, fam, and you said,
Fam, I
fix
told you
that,
relax,
bro.
bro.
I saw things different that day.
I was like, okay, chill.
Yeah.
There's been multiple cuz chills, bro. Like, I'm not even.
Multiple cousins.
Yo, multiple cuz, yeah, you spotted a weak link.
Fam, we've gone places like, holy, nah, bro.
No, I've seen
homies, bros, even when he gets around certain man's brother.
certain man's bro, fam. You just see this guy in a meet, you get mad. I've seen you get real like you're contemplating doing this guy a thing, and I'm like, for what, bro? What? This guy thinks he's sick, so? Like,
Yo, you know what? My apologies.
like, bro, like you need him to prove it? Like, fuck, fam. Yo, cuz wants you to prove yourself.
I know what you're talking about.
Get gutter right now. Yo, get gutter right now. It's a problem for you. It's not. I didn't even make the rules, fam. I'm just telling you.
Don't lie to the man and talk about, oh, I'll just leave.
I'm trying to change, bro. I'm trying to change.
Fam, you just did jail on the road, fam. Like, what the hell?
That's high.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyways, so you heard his answer.
So I think it's a yes across the fucking board. Or is it the victim's fault sometimes, according to the random? Yes. You absolutely can volunteer for victimhood. Yes, you can.
Volunteers.
Okay, just exhibiting weakness is one of the things, bro.
Bro, it's true. You gotta stand up, use good posture.
He didn't have the best posture still. He didn't have that. He didn't have that.
Okay. So what is like, what are some things that somebody could do to make themselves less of a target?
Stand up good with good posture.
Right. Okay.
Fix up, you know?
So just straighten out the posture and that's it?
No, that's one thing. You said what or something. That's definitely one thing you could do.
Okay, straighten out your posture.
Yeah.
Does that make you more of a target? You're easily.
No, I mean a target in terms of like you look like prey.
You look like a victim.
Not simply being seen. Being seen is a reality for anybody who's walking out in public. That should not compromise you as a man. Now that you've been seen, how can you make sure that you are not recognized as prey?
Yeah,
keep your head up, not down.
You don't want to be like, see, good posture is an indicator that, yo, this guy's firm in his position. You don't want slack posture. You got slack positioning. See what I'm saying? Yo, just as a man, that's
so you
weak.
talk how you walk, basically.
Put some bass in your voice.
Little bass.
There's no bass in your stride,
dainty
no
voice,
bass in your voice.
dainty.
You know what? Do some push-ups too.
Yeah, out of nowhere. While the man we're just chilling.
Exercise, exhibit strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta walk with pride in your stride.
Yeah, talk with bass in your voice.
Talk with bass in your voice.
Keep your head up.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta present some amount of strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look like you use your physique.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We got any more?
Yeah, if you really want, you got to think about your position on like spirituality, politics, women, what you're really trying to do with yourself.
Going too far.
But yo, that's too deep, right?
You don't care. Hold on.
Now that's if you want to chill with him. You want to be a man around him.
You know what? That's not day one information. You got to come back for the next course.
If you really want to know.
But I won't lie to you. As you get more intricate into life, and
Let
you
him
get into
start with the
certain
basics.
Yeah.
Posture, base.
Yes, the basics.
The posture, the visual representation of strength. You know what I mean? Talking with some assertiveness. That is how you start. That's how you get yourself
But here's
into
the
the
thing,
room.
you gotta know-
But when you get into the room, The other things that this guy started mentioning, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's gonna be a man who asks you a question when you don't have an answer, waste man, and that's what it's gonna be, fam. It's gonna be that quick. It's not. You can't make a first impression. That's not even how life works.
Hold up, I got the answer. Come back.
No, I'm not coming back. You're a waste man. Stay over there, and there's your opportunity. It left.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, there's a bunch of things, but like I said, that's maybe advanced here. We'll start with the basics and the fundamentals for now.
Yeah. That sounds all right. Mm-hmm. What is a realistic way to deal with bullying in school across the board? People just mistreating other youths in school.
You know what's crazy? I was about to say some violent shit, but then I realized that all these kids come back with guns and shoot up the whole school, and it's not good. So don't do that violent stuff. You know, yo, if you're a kid and you're getting bullied and it's really fucking with you, I'm not lying. Yo, tell an adult, bro. Like, talk to someone, bro. Don't like. Some kids are really going through it, you know? Like, some kids just smoke themselves because the pressure's too much, or then they harm somebody else.
Real shit.
That's
so it's like, I don't, like, I was going to say, yo, come back on some D'Angelo Bailey, you know? Like, you guys know
I know D'Angelo. That's why I
lost me still.
Oh, so that's
Brain Damage, Eminem album.
It's a song called Brain Damage where he talks about getting bullied, and then he comes back and, like, basically beats up and almost kills his bully. But, like, yeah, you can fight back, or like realistically, in an adult sense, yo, talk to somebody, bro. You're not alone, and this shit's not right, bro. I'd much rather somebody be informed than, like, you know, I don't want to call you a tattletale, yo, fam. That's better than you smoking yourself, you know, or it's better than you harming someone else. So mental health, bro.
What would you say?
I say the same, because the younger me probably would have said some ignorant shit.
Yeah, some D'Angelo Bailey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or just like,
but it's also assuming, because, you know, we're trying to give like realistic general advice, right? If the kid's being bullied, they probably don't have the confidence or strength to fight back. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't,
probably,
like,
even if they tried,
that's what I said.
It probably wouldn't
like,
work.
Honestly, because most of those kids probably have a journal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even. You had a journal?
I didn't, but I knew people who did.
I can't say most
the average 14-year-old.
You said most people. I don't know most people.
Boy or girl has a journal.
When I say most people, I'm just saying. I'm assuming most people who are like live like that, like who are getting bullied, they write journals or like.
Nah, fam.
Is that your impression of like a victim, of like a nerd?
Just go home and write about it.
What's wrong with that?
Everybody punched my face and went home and wrote about it.
Did you go home when niggas were making fun of your outfits?
No, because I was on get back mode. That's so like I was already thinking about.
Regardless, I never wrote shit in my I didn't write I don't think the average person journals their experience like that. I know.
Did you think about killing yourself?
I don't think if I was, I'd write it down.
So the average suicidal person has a journal of all their thoughts prior to them killing themselves?
Because you're just making, I think you're making a grand claim that's hard to substantiate. Like, I don't think me personally, I don't think the average person, because I was a young person, 14, none of my friends had a journal. See, my sister's 14 years, when she was 14, she's 18 now. Yo, no one I seen in there.
What was your point in mentioning a journal?
Do you think you know everybody who has a journal?
Fam. Now you're playing semantics, bro.
No, I'm being serious.
I assume on average that most 14-year-olds don't write down their experience in a journal.
Okay, or just somewhere in general.
I'll use a journal just to reference anywhere that they could go to write down their thoughts. I don't think the average 14-year-old is doing that.
I don't even think. Yeah,
there's some, but I don't think it's most.
All right.
What was your point to bringing up the journal though?
No, because you said because you're like, oh, give a general answer, and I'm just like, oh, well, I will agree with talking to somebody, and if you don't, just write in a journal, write something, just write your thoughts down, write how you feel, just. Sometimes that makes you feel better. So just, I don't know. I'm just trying to give advice on like somebody who's in that situation.
You think writing it down will help?
Just write about anything. You don't necessarily got to write about like the pain, but you can write about like just anything that happened in your day, just a day-to-day note, like what's going on in your day.
You got your ass whooped and now you're just writing about the rest of the day.
Lunch money,
got my ass whooped, but hey, we had a pizza party. It was cool.
You know, hey man, however they want to word it, bro. However they want to word it.
It was cool until niggas beat me up for the pizza.
That's fine. However they want to word it.
No, I'm just saying like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't tell a nigga that's getting bullied to keep it to himself. I'm not lying. Like, yo,
I'm not telling him to keep it to himself. I'm just saying like that's like sometimes you may want to write it down.
Man, yeah, I would go use whatever resources you have. You know, if you're not a particularly violent person, then go call a parent, older sibling, anybody that you think looks strong enough or useful enough to help you in this situation. Use those resources.
Or whoever you feel you couldn't like confide in. Like there must be somebody, whoever you feel you can confide in or tell them something. There must be that one person you need to go to them.
Well, I'm also like someone you think is gonna help because I don't want the person to turn into like a journal themselves. They just know you're getting your ass whooped but not doing nothing.
Well, I'm hoping the person
like I want to like find someone that you believe can take action on what you're saying to them because nobody should have to go through that. And if you're on your own and you don't feel like you're strong enough to handle it, I'm sure you got someone that's willing to help you. And there's strength in numbers. Don't let people make you feel like you're weak because you have to go refer to your resources. That don't even make sense.
As I just said, yo. At that age, bro, I say talk to an adult or someone you trust, like, and a trusted older.
Yeah.
Right? People always feel alone and they feel like telling is going to make it worse or, oh my God, it's going to be so much worse. When in actuality, that's not the case.
Yeah, you'll probably put an end to your problem a lot faster.
Exactly.
All right, next on the menu. Chud the Builder is facing up to 60 years in prison for shooting a black man after calling him the hard R. Are the man familiar with Chud the Builder?
Yep.
I've just seen him here and there. I'm not the most like familiar. Everybody's seen him here and there in a couple.
All right,
Isn't he probably racist?
He's probably racist. He's a white man that streams on Kick and he goes around looking for black people so he can call them the N-word with the hard R, of course, or call them monkeys and say that they're chimping out when they get mad. And he films himself doing this while either armed with a gun or he has pepper spray. And when people confront him, then, you know, he'll refer to his resources. So after the situation, what we got here? It's alleged that a confrontation began after Chud was confronted over some of the racial slurs he'd been making towards black people. And at some point, Chud reached for his gun, a scuffle ensued, and the man was shot. Not Chud, the other guy. So Chud, whose real name is Dalton Etherly, was charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during a dangerous felony.
Didn't he shoot himself too? I think in
the thing that I read said there was only one victim. The first, like I heard there was
in a wheelchair.
Two? Yeah, maybe he got beat up. Maybe,
No,
I don't know.
I think he gave himself
he
like
cheddar
a
bobbed himself?
and then he shot my boy too.
Yeah, I did see a picture of him in the wheelchair, but the report that I read when I was writing this down never mentioned him I read
over where it says he shot himself and the other guy.
All right, well that's even better. I hope he shot himself. So my question to the madam: should black people get offended when someone calls them the N-word?
If they mean to offend them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean with the hard R, not necessarily.
If he's going around doing this,
I mean,
like this
the
is
intention
just in general. It doesn't have to be just what Chud's because he's obviously attacking people.
If someone calls you the N-word with the sole intended purpose to offend you, I think it's valid to be offended.
It's not just a word.
When is it just a word?
Is it valid to crash out for it though?
Well, that's an argument that a lot of people make, especially in response to Chud's videos. If you go into the comment section, you always have predominantly white people, sometimes some Hispanic people, basically saying it's just a word. Why do they always get so mad? It's why I can't believe it's been this long and a word has this much power over them.
I think that's a cop-out take. I can, like, you can say, oh, I understand the perspective, but I think it's a cop-out take. One, because like the history of the word is that unique specifically to this grouping of people, and like there's not really many words that are on par with the amount of offense that one holds to the other races and other races and demographics. So I don't think that like there's no word with that history. There's no word that.
That's why they don't understand it. They don't understand like what they're saying. Like why? Like it's just a word. You don't know the word. You never had it.
Do you agree or disagree with X? Do you think black people should get offended when someone calls them an N-word?
I do.
I do because I think that they're doing it to offend you.
No one's ever called you that like with a hard R out of love.
Especially the R.
Yeah. I don't even care when white people say negative rap songs and shit, but you use the hard R, you meant some shit. You meant to offend.
It's a different intention.
Yeah, and you're trying to brandish a firearm.
Well, that's Chud specifically. I was just talking about in general, the use of the word. So is it a lack of emotional intelligence if someone becomes hostile over name calling?
Lack of emotional intelligence. I think it's a lack of emotional no. Okay, here's the thing. It's weird. It's a funny question to answer. I don't think it's necessarily a lack of emotional intelligence, specifically being offended or reacting to it. I think it's how you go about the reaction and then weighing out the risk to the risk factor associated with your reaction. I think that you have to always be in control of, like, you can't control what's happening to you. All you can control is how you react. And if you react in a way that's going to put you at a disadvantage or put you in more trouble than before, I don't know, it's fucked. Like, just off the basis of this person, like, you've given that person the power. It's almost like a form of submission if someone has the power to bother you that much. So I don't want to call it a lack of emotional intelligence, but it still requires an amount of awareness to navigate like those situations with grace.
Word. What do you think?
No, I don't think it's a lack of awareness. You're just
No, not lack of. Is it a lack of emotional intelligence to become hostile over name calling?
No, I just fuck. Sometimes it depends the day you're into. Shit, you just be having a bad day sometimes too. But overall, you should just be able to control your emotions and just look at the bigger picture. You know, you got to be able to look at the bigger picture now. Like, is it worth? If you're in your brain, if you can justify if it's worth crashing out for, go ahead.
Yeah, some niggas accept the charge before they make
you know what I'm saying? Like if you
like,
can,
you know, they're like, yo, this is worth going to jail for. And a nigga will do some shit. And if you can, like, if you justify that with yourself,
you're fine.
And you're okay with that, then yo, carry on.
Yeah,
you know
that's all I can say.
If you don't like the reaction or the consequence of your reaction after the fact, then I'm gonna aid you on, maybe practice some awareness, and practice some you know,
I think depending on how far you take it, that determines it. Not simply becoming angry or hostile. I think if you choose to basically compromise yourself in a serious way just to respond,
like if you know you're the type of person,
now you're gonna be locked up for a while.
But here's the thing: if you're
maybe that's not the best.
If you know you're the type of person to take it there, you got to think about your next move.
I also think, but that's why I said how much you could justify or you're okay with it. Because put it like this. You crash out or whatever. If you're okay with your behavior in a calm state of mind, like thereafter, you're like, nah, I meant that shit. Yo, it's fine. Like I feel like, because they say never make decisions when you're angry or never make decision when you're sad type shit. I forget how the saying goes.
Never make decisions when you're mad.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something when you're sad. Or promises when you're sad. Whatever. I think that literally though, if you are okay with your decisions or your actions in a calm state of mind thereafter, I think it's okay. Like, fuck, I'm in jail now. But
like you see that guy who like he ran over the cop in the States? The black cop, just because one of them killed his son or whatever, and then he just ran over a random one. Yeah. And everybody's like, yo, that's so stupid. He felt like he was valid for that crash out.
Here's the thing about that though. Because it was random,
it wasn't the person that did it.
That's not bad.
So that to me, I would.
In his brain, I understand what you're saying, but
that's
still,
him. But from the outside looking in, I would say that was not an intelligent decision.
Going back to his example about when your daughter gets fucking her eyes kicked in and she's almost bleeding from her both eyes. Now, if I were to make the decision to go assault the fathers and I accepted the response, I accepted whatever terms and conditions come with my choices. That would be like, okay, I'm fine with that. Like, I understand that there's a big potential that I could be arrested over the course of this, but my honor says, yo, you need to do this. Yo, I'm doing it still.
Is it only black people that get mad over being called a certain name?
It's only black people that have been villainized globally. And
but is it the truth? Because very often in the comment section in one of these types of videos, it'd be like, they're the only people who get mad over a word.
Every race calls us a nigger.
No, it's because, we're globally villainized, and then there's no other words to apply to any other race that has equal weight.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can call a Chinese person a chink, but it don't hurt. You can call a white person a honky or a cracker, but it don't really
Even
mean
AI says nigga now.
Right? You can call a Mexican a beaner or a landscaper or whatever they do. And wetback, you know what I'm saying? And like, it don't really, that's like,
none of those words trace back to the same history,
but they don't have the root and the hatred behind it. Like literally, that the sole purpose of like,
why it's dehumanizing,
right?
The other words are disrespectful, but there's a point in time where like our people were enslaved and were considered less than human, and that word is basically a reminder of that situation. And
bro, racism still exists.
There's still parts
of the
not
South.
Only that, it's black people are the only like universally like disliked people, or the most. I can't say only. There's another group, but I would say the most because
they have power.
They have power, but also it's like, to be honest, now we would be the most because black people don't have an inherent racism towards any group.
And then you have to take in.
You get what I'm saying? Every group around the world has some amount of them that don't like black people.
Even within their own culture.
Anywhere you go.
Even within their own cultures, like the Indian system, like the caste system and then colorism also exists. So it's like the closer you are to being associated with black, generally speaking, in a lot of cultures, the less valuable or less you receive.
The darker you are.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the caste system in
So
India.
even with other people,
or even the Mexican, Europe, all types
they
of
can
shit.
get dark as well. But a black person, African person, in their mind, based on their ideology,
than them.
is still lesser than.
Look at the Dominicans, buddy. They preach, we know black, we know black. The whole time, these guys look so black. But because
Their hair's nappier than mine.
the connotation of being black is looked so down upon that, they want to disassociate themselves as far as possible from that identity.
Yeah, that's like most of them, but most South America, Central America.
If a man was walking with his wife and another man walking by called her a whore, how do you think most men would respond to that situation?
Nah, why do you call you a whore? What'd you do?
Something disrespectful, anything. He just insulted her.
No. I'm saying like,
That's what
I'm
experts
asking
say
Dave,
to-
like, yo, what'd you do? Why you calling you a whore? What's going on?
That's why I'm laughing.
Hey, maybe I should have said whore.
He's not
That
even,
probably
he's
triggered
not
it.
even worried about the bad babes, yo.
Okay, let me rephrase the question.
Like, how you know this nigga?
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck?
Man just don't do that.
Okay, let me rephrase it. If you're walking down the street with your mom and a man just insults your mom for no apparent reason,
Bro, what?
yeah,
My dukes?
he calls her a bitch.
Remember I told you about my honor?
I'm not gonna lie, for my dukes.
Okay, no, hold on.
getting
Let me answer
poppin'.
because I'm not asking you guys. I asked if a man was walking down the street with his mom and another man walking by insulted his mom, called her a bitch or something like that. How do you think most men would respond to that situation?
It's getting physical.
Probably like mad.
Across the board? You think it's like universal, like all races, all
Because
cultures?
I think everybody loves their mother in a protective fashion, and we idolize that. So if you disrespect that figure in your life, it's going to be met with a hostile reaction.
Yeah, well, the reason I asked the question
I'm
is
the
because
protector of my mom.
there's so many people that make it seem like it's only black people that get mad when they're called a particular word. But like, buddy, like words matter. They make it seem like only we perceive it that way. But if somebody were to insult your mom with words, I think across the board, universally, there's going to be a consequence for it.
I would expect you to do something. Like, I would expect
All
that person to do
like,
something.
do you think like your woman or your mom, after receiving the disrespect, would look at you as a bigger person or a smarter person if you just said, "Let's just get out of here"?
No.
Or
If
they
she
would.
knows you're like that, if she knows you're
Just-
a bitch nigga like
I'm
that,
just talking about general. So we don't have to specify what type of man this man is. Just a man and his mom or a man and his wife. Do you think there would be an expectation that he responds to the person who disrespected his mom or his wife verbally?
Yeah, it's a pretty natural response.
yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's crazy because in like for the video itself, or Chud's videos, a lot of time they make it seem like only black people get mad when you call them a name, and it's like, bro, I think any man across the board does not want to be disrespected.
Yeah.
I don't think it's racially specific.
Yeah, for sure. Especially
Somebody explaining like about something they don't live, like it's hard. They can't talk.
I don't even think you have to live it.
I
think just understanding that word has a disrespectful connotation, just like bitch or pussy or any other insult I could come up with. And if we know that somebody else of another culture would respond negatively or hostilely to being spoken to that way or having one of their family members spoken to that way, why would you not think like someone's going to get mad if you speak about their people that way? You know? But you're going to try and like make it seem like, see, I told you these people are uncivilized. It's like, no, bro, we're regular people. Nobody wants to be disrespected. And academics had like a debate with Sneeko about it. And he's there trying to make it seem like, oh, the Manam are just, you're overreacting. If you stop getting mad, it'll disempower the word. And then they'll no longer be able to affect you with it.
Yeah, I don't like Sneeko.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Like anything this guy's like, I don't like this kid. So like, a lot of what he says is kind of like, you're retarded.
Yeah. What would you do if Chud walked up to you and called you the hard R on his stream?
And he has his matic?
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about. Is that's the only question I care about.
Pepper spray.
I just gotta get to it before him, but we're duking this.
Holy. Pepper spray? I'm punching you in your face as hard as I can, quickly as I can. Like, I'm just suckering you quick.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and then you're getting robbed.
I'm probably gonna get to him first before he gets
You're
to
gonna get
me.
robbed still live on your stream.
Knowing what I know about him and what he's trying to do, I'm gonna get to him first.
Yeah.
And do him dirty.
Like, is this guy wham?
Yeah, like,
oh, Lee's
he has that. Like, we're blinding that nigga.
I'd have to know what he's working with. If he has the gun, I have to allow him because he just shot a man. So it's like another man tried to get at him and got shot for it. I'm not trying to hold a shot.
Trigger happy still.
But if he's got the pepper spray, Like, I'm probably talking to him like, what, you're just out here with your gun talking crazy to people? And he says, nah, I got my pepper spray. I'm like, say word, let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna try and get closer and remain calm until I'm within arm's reach and hit this guy as hard as I can.
You know what's fucked up? I think because of the overt blatant disrespect, I think you can even do the ones you act like you're walking away and just sneak this guy. Like, I feel like, yo,
he's gonna keep filming you like this. So I've seen him have conversations with people. So that's why I thought like, yo, I'm gonna see what weapon he has and then act like, you know, it's not a big deal, bro. It's freedom of speech, right? You could do what you want. And then like, cause he's even had ones where he's like, see, this guy's not chimping out. He's cool. So I'm gonna wait for one of those ones and hit this guy as hard as I can when I get close to him.
Yeah.
I just wanna know what the man I'm gonna do if they're in that situation. Is it ever possible to end racism?
Because of the power structure, I don't think so. I think that there's always subtle undertones in histories and culture. Where, I think every culture has their like, they think they're the superior thing, and like obviously the cultures with the power already. So like, you know, the white people, them, the Jews, them, and buddy, they're not like, they can say, yo, I don't see color, but like, nigga, color exists. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah. I just don't think that. I think at the end of it all, or like, we're pretty primal creatures, and like we're tribal at that. And so when it comes to like our people, you're always gonna kind of click up with, like, look at jail, for example. Like, sorry, jail's like a microcosm. I don't know.
Why'd you apologize like that was his people?
I don't know. sorry.
This nigga,
you're talking about his culture? Like, what's happening right now, bro?
Sorry.
He basically just called you a nigga.
Yo, holy.
No, but like, jail's like a microcosm and like a hyper centralized microcosm of what's going on, and
it's basically the human jungle.
But it's clicky. Sorry, guys.
Stop apologizing like those are his people. He's free. He's right here. He's with us.
There's the Moses to the system.
Your brain's still in there, fam. Your mind, your soul, your spirit is still in there, bro. Locked in forever.
It's very clicky, bro, and it's like, in that setting, the whites go with the whites. From what I see, the blacks go with the blacks. The Spanish stay with their people, and it's like, that's how they survive in this environment.
It'd be like that.
So I think innately, like, when, like, let's say something were to fucking happen, bro, that's how people survive. They click up.
I think
on a tribal tip.
Tribalism's always existed. I think racism as it is, because there's a difference between you're somebody else. So I prefer my people over you, and especially if there's an amount of resources, a limited amount, I prefer that my people get it over you. I think that's just like basic standard tribalism.
Human nature, bro.
I think just like, hey, everybody, we don't like them. They're the worst. I think that's just like a little specifically, like, that's a little bit different than just simple tribalism. It's a whole construct where it's like, yo, these people are not even humans. You're a different human, but you're a human. Those guys, not even human. So I think that slightly differentiates or differs from just like basic tribalism, you know?
Racism plus.
That's racism plus. That's racism plus right there. But yeah, I think at the core of it, we're going to find some lines to divide ourselves upon. Even if there wasn't actual racism, there would be something else that exists that always keeps people divided. And as racism exists, especially as there's certain people that benefit from it.
For sure.
I think there's no way that's going to go away, because even if you don't feel like another race is necessarily worse than you or lower than you, you benefit from a system that puts you above them.
Exactly.
So why would you like let go of that? Like, if I was white, give away your power? Like I can't say that I'd just be necessarily marching with the brothers. Like, yo, fam, if I'm benefiting from the thing, like,
I'm a whole maybe not benefits.
Yeah, I might not go out of my way to harm nobody, but like if I'm receiving benefits, like, I'm not gonna get rid of them.
Born into benefits.
You're trying to cancel your benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, I have more long-winded news. So man, I want to interject.
I'm gonna do a quick fire, and then you can do more long-winded news. You guys ready? You guys ready for quickfire? Do it. The order of operation will be whoever answers first. You guys ready for that? Yo, would you rather get a full can of mace in the face or 2 leg shots?
Mace to the face.
Mace to the face.
That was a crazy, like, nigga, what?
2?
Yeah, it could be the same leg.
Nah, man. Fam, a leg. Why'd you even ask him for more? Like,
no, I just
one leg. I said, yo, no,
like,
don't shoot me.
Candle? Dog, 2, bro.
I just, yo, niggas I want to walk again. Get maced a lot.
I want to walk again.
And they can still see.
You get shot in your foot.
Yo, fam, a gunshot, I already bro?
Answered
my fault. Yo, would you rather cut your nails with scissors or a knife?
Scissors.
Small pair of scissors, yeah.
Would you rather smoke opium or salvia?
Opium.
Opium.
Would you rather fight Ronda Rousey or 3 angry cats?
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. I'll just tap if it gets crazy. The cats will shred you, fam. I don't want no parts of that, bro.
Would you rather only be able to drink sparkling water or green juice?
What type of green juice?
Probably sparkling water. Only green juice. After a while, I'm gonna get annoyed.
Doesn't even matter. It's green.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, water.
Would you rather eat a bowl of cereal with ice cream or yogurt as the milk substitute?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Sure.
Would you rather drink a gallon of milk or eat 4 bricks of cheese every day?
Gallon of milk.
Gallon of milk? Oh my god.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy, but 4 bricks of cheese.
How much cheese?
4 bricks.
Yeah, out your mind. A gallon of milk. You lost it still. You lost it.
Like,
Gallon of cheese.
Yo, buddy, 4 bricks, bro?
I could eat cereal. I'm good.
Would you rather fight a beaver or a moose?
Moose.
A beaver. You rather fight? They can kill people. They've killed people.
There you have it. Would you rather?
You know a moose is like 10 feet tall?
I'm gonna try my best.
Yo, fam, what? All right, bro.
Would you rather grow wings made of flesh or gills tomorrow?
Wings made of flesh, like bat wings?
Yeah, but you're fleshy.
Oh, no. Nobody. That's gross.
Yeah.
Gills.
You gonna get gills?
I still have my lungs too. It's like a dual combo.
Yeah, you could breathe. You just get some gills.
So I could just get aquatic and on land?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than niggas.
And do the gills?
It's just supposed to be better.
Would you rather eat a raw potato or a bulb of garlic?
Raw potato.
Ball, babe. Blood clot. Let me get the potatoes still. Season that.
Would you rather make unprotected, passionate love with Selena Powell or lick a payphone at the mall?
Passionate love. I'm not licking no payphone, bro.
Yeah, she's a payphone, bro.
Payphone.
She's basically a payphone.
I'm not, I'm still not licking the payphone.
I said passionate love, you're licking her, all that, you know.
Payphone.
All right.
I'll still take Selena.
I said payphone.
Yeah. That's all I got for now still.
All right.
We're two different niggas.
You're both licking payphones.
Holy
Basically.
fuck.
Yours has more STDs though.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, what do we have?
I don't know.
Yo, the man I'm familiar with NBA Street back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're coming out with a new game called NBA Run.
Word.
It's basically like the remake, whatever. I guess, I don't know, cuz you want to like put up a clip?
Hold on, nigga. Loading. I'm loaded already? Go ahead.
You know what that is? Yeah, so NBA The Run is the spiritual successor to NBA Street. So a lot of the former devs from EA and stuff like that came together to make this game. So the studio is called Play by Play Studios, right? And the NBA came to them and was like, yo, we want to do this. Now, I can't say everything yet, but
So it's not the NBA players.
No, it's the NBA players.
The real players?
Yeah, Steph Curry, Wemby, like they're NBA The Run for real.
Great. That's nice.
So I'm involved. I'll just say it like that. I'm involved, of course.
You call the game.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm involved heavy. So one of the questions that I had, I was like, yo, we gotta get like all the street ball legends in here too and stuff like that. And they was like, yeah, we working on all that as a process. So I gotta ask you, man, like live right here. Like, what would it take to get main event in NBA The Run? And like,
but did the man play? Like, are you guys like?
I'm playing no
Very
stretching
basketball guys still.
I played NBA Street Volume 2.
Would you play like? Are you gonna play the new one? Or like this one when it comes out?
You want my honest truth?
Yeah, why not? You're a gamer, bro.
Not really. I'm not gonna play this.
Oh, I'm gonna play it. So I'm a fan of the NBA Street.
No, for sure. But I just I can't I hardly play games like that as it is, and so like I'm gonna go out my way and download NBA Street. Like I don't know. Like if they give it to me for free on PlayStation, I might download it. But will I play it? Like probably not.
I don't even think a new video game could appeal to me.
Did you ever play Def Jam? Like like Def Jam Vendetta?
Vendetta was shit. Fight for New York was good.
Yeah.
So if they made a remake, would you play it?
Like I said, I wouldn't be excited about it. I don't really care about fighting as rappers anymore.
I was just looking at it as just like a
as a kid, I had more novelty.
Yeah, because like being a rapper was way more exclusive and cool.
And I was a kid, so I was just like these guys are cool, you know? Like, now I'm a grown man, I'm just like, these guys are just niggas, like, you know?
These guys are just niggas.
I don't know. Like, it don't matter as much.
Well, in some other bullshit news, looks like America is making a surveillance state. They want to make a data center 2 times the size of Manhattan in Utah. The facility will require 9 gigawatts of power, which is more than the state of Utah currently uses, and it's going to use a lot of water in the area. It got approved last week, even though thousands of objections from the Utah residents. And this is so now they just want to make a whole state just to monitor people.
Oh wait, what?
So in Utah, they're making they're gonna make a data, like basically like a surveillance state, like just a place where just AI just monitors the whole city.
Is that what I thought? Data centers were just the places, I think, basically where they store all the information, because they got or basically where they have like all the processing power for all the
so
AI,
basically in Utah,
and shit.
they want to make a data center 2 times the size of Manhattan to collect data. So whether you guys whether like the residents like it or not, that's what they're going to do.
Is it to collect data on people, or is it just to run the AI software?
It's basically to like run everything. They're just going to collect a bunch of info, whether you like it or not. Like the residents base said, yo, we don't want this. Like, we don't want this data center here. And they're like I guess politicians or whoever.
Is it because yo, to what I know about data centers, which I don't know the most, but I know that they are necessary for the AI programs to run, because they use a lot of data. So it's like, I guess, hard drives, some sort of processors.
They use water cooling.
Yeah, and they have to use water cooling because it generates a lot of heat. It's a lot of, all that information just creates a lot of heat.
Yeah, but
so they have to use the water in order to cool it down, which affects the local supply of water for the people that live there.
So apparently the water that they're going to be using is like they've already suffered a drought there.
Well, that's what I was asking. Is there issue with the water, or is it the fact that people are being surveilled? Because I'm not sure. I don't think data centers are designed for the purpose of surveilling people. I think it's literally to process all the information that goes through the AI systems. It's like, basically, it's like having a bunch of computers. Just have a bunch of computers, because it takes a lot of processing
power. You
power.
ever see like how people mine Bitcoin and like it it generates heat. You got to have a whole thing to cool. It's the same kind of thing, but on a grander scale. So all the cooling that's required to power the AI or whatever the fuck they're powering,
it's resource intensive.
Exactly, and so it's like, yeah, they're gonna I guess impose on the.
It's going to have an effect on the water supply.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why Trump wanted Greenland, because of the cooled data storage, but also for like borders and stuff. But yes.
Yeah. Makes sense. So what are you asking about this?
No, I'm just thinking, like, do you think they'll start doing that like in Canada soon?
Again, because you said that they were using it to surveil people. I don't think that's the purpose of them. That may be one of the functions, because AI can be used for so many different things, right? But I think the data centers are simply just to process whatever commands are being made to AI, which could include surveillance.
Well, I'm saying this because like I got this like I heard Candace Owens speaking about this, and she was basically like, yo, this is like we're living in Black Mirror, you know? She's like, there's gonna be a point where technology is just gonna run us. So having this data center, it's like they're surveilling us, whether we don't know what AI is capable of. They can do whatever they want, but if you give them this power, they're going to end up surveilling us.
Oh, so what's your question?
I'm just saying, do you think at some point they're going to bring this to Canada?
Data centers? Possibly.
Like, do you think the ultimate goal is just to surveil us? And
no, I don't. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think that the purpose of the data center is for surveillance. It's literally just to compute all the commands that go into the AI like processing. Like depends what I think different data centers are owned by different companies. So you have like who owns ChatGPT? OpenAI, and then you have Nvidia, and actually no, I think they make chips. I don't know if they have a software.
Nvidia doesn't have software.
Yeah, they make chips. So then there's others. Yeah, I only know OpenAI,
Google.
Anthropic, and there's other ones, but those are the two major ones in the US. And so they just need centers to process all the information that their platforms are using. And so that's why they make data centers. And so I don't think that the intention behind that is to surveil us. It's literally just to run their program. And so would they bring it to Canada? Possibly, because they're going to pay for all of it. So and there's going to be people who have to work there. And so it could open up jobs, but then again, it's very resource intensive, and Canada has a problem with we're a very eco-friendly kind of country, so maybe not. That might be an issue here.
How you feel, cuz?
I feel similar to him. Yeah, like Canada is a little more eco-friendly, and all the impact on the environment would probably be a little.
Yeah, we have like a carbon tax here. I don't know exactly how that works, but I feel like anything that uses a lot of natural resources, it costs people more money, and that deters people from opening shit here. So I'm going to lean towards they're probably not going to bring too many data centers here, if at all.
Okay. All right, on to the next one. How you Clavicular? Is that his name? Clavicular says he practiced bone smash as a youth, meaning he took a hammer to his own face to shape his jawbone. And he speaks about, because you want to bring up the clip?
Bone smash as a youth.
Yes.
That's not like a joke. You actually took a hammer to your face to shape your jawbone.
Yeah, well, it's all on YouTube.
Did it work?
Yeah. It's just hard to exactly pinpoint what percentage came from taking tests or what percentage came from bone smashing or just regular puberty. So that I couldn't answer.
Did your parents really have to hide the hammers around the house?
They did. That was not a joke.
How many hammers were there?
I would say probably did it like 3 or 4 times. So I had to switch to this baseball trophy, which is a pretty famous prop. I've still been looking for it because everyone's been wanting me to find that souvenir. Right now I'm dating a couple girls, actually. So got a harem going on.
How many?
3, soon to be 4.
Are they friends? No, they don't get along.
Oh, it's getting better, actually. You'd be surprised.
Was this based on... Do you have a favorite?
No.
You can't have a favorite, I'm sure.
No, you can't.
I bet you do, though, secretly.
Yeah, but I gotta say it. I gotta say it.
But it was 2.
Fiona.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you guys feel about him saying that he was a youth hitting his face with a hammer to make his jawbone better?
It sounds pretty crazy.
Like, is this a form of like mental illness, some type of illness? Like, what is this? How would what would this be categorized as?
Well, it's that whole looks maxing thing. It's one of the techniques or...
But as a youth,
one of the practices that they endorse.
Young.
But at like 10 years old, were you thinking like this? Like,
was he doing it at 10?
He's at a youth, so I'm assuming he was like
That's very broad. Very broad. So I'm not sure.
Like, I don't think this was 19. I'm assuming he was like, because he said his parents would have to hide the hammers. I'm assuming you're like a kid.
Yeah, well, he's only like 19 or 20 now, so he would have been some kind of kid. I would have assumed, though, he would have been a teenager when doing it. I feel like that's when things would be more important. I think when you're 10, I don't think you're going to be as focused on your looks and like being attractive to girls in the same fashion as like when you hit puberty. But regardless of his age.
This is a good message to send kids. Like, you were like, you know what I'm saying? It's like self-harm. It's like self-mutilation kind of.
No, I don't think it's a good message. I think that's a pretty extreme thing to do if you want to look better. Yeah, I think that shit is crazy. But yeah, I guess there are probably some kids watching this shit that look up to him, and there might be a couple dumbass kids that hammered themselves in the face after watching this guy. I mean, he did it, so I'm sure there's gonna be a few more. And no, I don't think that's a good influence on kids. No,
you shouldn't hit yourself with a hammer.
Like, I don't know. I just look at it that seems to be like, I don't know. I think something's wrong with you mentally if you're doing that to yourself just to make yourself look good. Like, I don't know. I think.
But he got the result he wanted, and he's pretty successful as a result of his own action. Like, I think that, like,
I still think something's wrong with you. Just because you're successful at something doesn't mean you're not crazy.
I think it's extreme. Is there something wrong with you? I don't know if I could say something like that. Like, yeah, in short, but yeah, there's something wrong with this guy. Like, I would say that if I'm just talking shit, you know? But is there something wrong with this guy? Like, actually, like, in his brain not working? No, I think he's just extreme. I think there's a lot of extreme people. I think, like, even taking steroids so that you can be as wide as this. Like, you ever, like, a lot of those, like, bodybuilders that look like they can't fit through the doorway and shit. Like, bro, that's extreme as hell, too. Now, I don't know if there's something wrong with him. I think he just took his goal. He had some goals, and he went really far to achieve them.
Like,
but
so do you think that's insecure? Like, the act is insecure, like what he was doing?
I think it would probably come from some amount of insecurity. Yeah, he didn't like how he looked, and he was determined enough to
max it.
To fix the situation that he hit himself with a hammer.
Would you have advice for like any other option or advice for like a kid like who was trying to like do this or like follow in his footsteps?
Don't hit yourself in the face with the hammer.
I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Like, yo, I think it's like common sense, like, that you should not be hitting yourself with hard objects to achieve any goal. So if the kid is getting that swept up by this, like, yeah, he's probably a little lost in life.
All right. Did you guys see the baby he ran into another fan?
No.
Yeah, he breezed this guy.
Yo, man. Yo, cause just pull up. It's just funny. It's just funny to watch.
What's going on, baby?
Yo, hey, babe, come here, nigga. Congratulations. I just came home 4 years ago. Yo, my nigga, dead ass? Nothing, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. Always like
It's a little crazy.
Come here, nigga, is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know. I just find it funny that like the baby keeps finding himself in these situations when he's outside. And like the fans or the people he interacts with, it's like they just do extreme. Well, that one's a bit extreme. Like, how do you react to something like this?
Like him, you just walk away from him.
Yeah, that's probably the best way. Like a nigga tells you, come here, nigga.
The funniest thing is that the man said, like, did you hear what the man said though? He's like, yo, I got out 4 years ago.
He was saying that to the back of his head.
Like, he's not even saying it like he came out yesterday. Man said he got out 4 years ago. It's finding it funny. Like, as like, big man can't be groupies like this. Like, you're chasing down a man as a big man to get like...
That was so out of pocket. I almost feel like he knew that the nigga was going to breeze him and like tried to create that moment or something. Tell a man, yo, like, you know, go over there and go record this. Like, you just go and scream in a man's face and think he's going to talk to you.
See, he's a man that'll crash out for the word. That's the guy that'll crash out for the N-word.
Who? That same guy?
The nigga who got out of jail.
Man, maybe. Yeah,
Those
I
are the
don't know.
niggas.
I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah, it's not respectable.
Nah.
That's all I got right now.
Much time we got left?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Probably not 10 minutes.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. According to the New Statesman, a prominent British political and cultural magazine, an epidemic of despair is spreading among Gen Z women. These young women are more progressive than any demographic, yet they're also the most unhappy and hopeless. And the study said only 50% of women under 30 view men positively, compared to 72% of men who view women positively. Young women are 26 percentage points less likely than young men to feel positively about capitalism and far more pessimistic about ever out-earning their parents. So, there's a lot of writing here. I don't want to read all of this. So young women are angry about their existence itself. They weaponize their pessimism into a moral identity. And one activist said, I think to be a person that cares about other people, you've got to be pessimistic. So basically, the study was conducted by Scarlett McGuire. She's a founder and director of a polling company, Merlin Strategies. And there was a lot of people in the comments, because I saw this on Instagram, so there's a lot of people in the comment section basically saying this must have been some angry man that conducted this study, but no, it was actually a woman. And so I have a couple questions about the 1-2 things that I read. There were some women in the... No, my fault. Do you feel like the results of the study are consistent with what you see in the real world?
Refresh me on the results of the study just verbally quickly.
You want to read all of it?
No, just the numbers.
Basically, 72% of women have negative sentiments towards men.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, 50% of women have negative sentiments towards men, as opposed to 28% of men have negative sentiments towards women. A lot of women... Actually, let's read a couple more things. So, let's see. They don't want children because motherhood means erasing themselves. They feel trapped, choosing between subjugation to a man or subjugation to the system. The internet has radicalized them into believing revolution matters more than their own lives.
Okay. Now you're asking me if some of these things are valid?
Yeah. Do you think this is consistent with what you see in the world?
On the internet. On the world, I don't talk to that much people in the world. On the internet, I do see these narratives being thrown around. Yeah, there's like 50%. 50% sounds high, but like I could believe it.
A lot of complaining.
Yeah, about half.
That sounds about right. That sounds...
From what I see on the internet, I'm not gonna lie, about half.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and in real life, it might be less.
Niggas really don't even complain. So 28 sounds good.
In real life, it might be less. In my personal experience, I don't feel like it's that aggressive. But I have, even in real life, come across women that like express this like kind of disdain towards men.
Yeah, it's just because of their own unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think 50% is probably an accurate number. What about the number for the man? 28%. So basically like a third of men have a negative sentiment towards women. Do you think that's accurate?
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's a third. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I guess closer to a quarter.
Yeah.
28% is closer to a quarter than a third. So a quarter of men have a negative sentiment towards women. Do you think that's accurate?
Yeah,
Niggas will figure it out, make it work.
Incels exist, so yeah, that's probably accurate. But I wouldn't say the average man is an incel.
No, but 25%, that'll be
that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Do you think this trend will get worse in the future, or do you think we're headed towards finding common ground between men and women?
I think the pendulums often shift before they calibrate. I think that we were going from one extreme. I think that if we go from one extreme to another, eventually it'll balance out. Because, nature is nature, bro, and we need each other. And, like, I also have, like talking to younger people, like my sister's generation, whatnot. Hold on a second. Sometimes, like, some of the younger generations have, like, more traditional views about what they want still. Like, people, like, I don't know, bro. I feel like there's a weird space, like a weird gap, maybe from, like, the 30 to, like, the 20 range, or maybe 30, maybe 25 to, like, the 35 grouping, where it's, like, you get that weird disdain there. Like, wait, fuck, what's Gen Z? Actually, the studies about Gen
Z is after us.
So how much
they would probably be anywhere from like
Gen Z. Hold on, let me search it up. I don't even like. Yeah, so I think the demographic younger thinks a little different than Gen Z. Yeah, so I think Gen Alpha has a different like my mentality and like the way they look. Because I actually like enough people that are younger, like the Gen Alpha Gen, they're looking at the Gen Zs and the people before them like, yo, buddy, I want no part of that unhappiness.
They want to be in an actual marriage and be in
like
relationships.
my sister is like wants a relationship and a marriage and all that kind of shit, bro. So I do think that like the Gen Z thing is specific. That's kind of a wave. And I think that with the other generation, like, I think everything will shift. I think there's shift. I think we'll eventually calibrate to something kind of decent, respectable. And that's kind of it. Like, I think the numbers will go down over time, where you may see a rise before it decreases, but I think eventually it'll go down.
So you think as time goes on, we'll actually find more alignment?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. That's all I can say.
That's what you're saying about the Gen Alpha.
They do. I've seen, like, my sister's generation does not carry the same sentiments as Gen Z.
Yeah, I can tell about my nephew too. Like they're
in relationships. Yeah. They're like, they're marriage minded.
Yep.
They're kind of like,
I'll say that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think the older we get, and they're able to observe like what is the end.
Like they can see that these niggas aren't happy, and look what they did.
Yeah, so it's like by the time like maybe it's say like we hit like our 40s or something, and a significant portion of us are single with or without kids, and we're just not connected. We're not living in family structures. I think there's gonna be a significant amount of young people looking at that like, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
So I do think we'll probably find more common ground in the future, but right now it's the
even me. I promote that. Like I promote them being like together and trying to build a family and being traditional. Like I even tell them like, yo, bro, don't follow me. Like, fuck, if I could have done it a different way, I would have done that.
Word. Generally speaking, do you think men and women understand each other?
I think we understand each other far less than we claim to or that we think do. I think that there are so much I think that there's just so much differences. And then especially with our experience constantly changing through technology, through social media, through socialization, through our peers, whenever we surround ourselves with, I just think that we may take for granted or overestimate how much we know about the other or what we claim to know about the other. But I think fundamentally, we're wired differently. And as we've also never been this connected. And like what I mean is like, for example, like our relationships with the other gender have become so much more immersive. I think about like, for example, the relationships of the past. Your grandparents, they like that nigga left for work and talked to his woman when he came back from work. Yeah, yo, you talk to your woman from you wake up till you go to bed all day long. You guys are just connected to the hip, texting. So I think that like the expectation and then the way we conduct each. Like,
but then actually, there's a flip though, right?
Where is it?
Because I feel like back in the day, by our age, more people were living together. So when you got home, you're spending a significant portion of time with this person. Whereas we might be texting all day, living in two different houses.
Yeah, but you like, I still think in that world, like there's
less immediate access. When this guy walks out the door, you have to wait till he comes back.
Yeah, and I think that's important. But I also think that the roles of things were a little more clear cut. Like, yo, a man's role was a man's role, and like women didn't really involve themselves in a man's business in them type of relationships.
And vice versa. Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like you
blurred a lot of lines.
Whereas like now in a relationship, we try to make the other person our everything, like our best friend, our confidant, our business partner.
I see a lot of people use the word best friend to talk about their relationship with their significant other. Like, oh, my wife is my best friend, or my husband is my best friend.
Right.
And I think there's just a gross misuse of the word. Like, you guys should be connected, but that's not your friend. And you don't necessarily need to bring them with you everywhere you go. And like, especially if you were to go somewhere together, it's okay if the men go over here and the women go over there. Yeah. I don't think it has to be like, oh, all your girlfriends are now his friends and all his Bredrens are now her friends. I don't think it got to be all that mixing and mingling. But there's a lot of people who feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
We socialize different now.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people really recognize the differences between.
And I think that like before our differences, fam, they were just kind of kept to our subgroup, man. Ladies' business was ladies, but now it's just business. Like, yo, there's even that notion of the gal them, they talk to their man, like there's no differentiation between how the gal them communicate with their girls versus how they communicate with their man. Like, there's no like taking into account that, yo, I'm talking to a man. Like, you may still talk. I don't know. I just seen that.
No. I agree.
Okay.
I actually feel like before they may not have had more understanding, but they understood that they were different.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, you can't talk to this guy like that.
Yeah.
The reasons why, maybe we don't understand fully, but like he's not going to respond well to that. Or like, hey, men prefer to do these kinds of things, women prefer to do these kinds of things, and people seem to have more understanding of where they go.
Yeah.
Now it's like, no, a woman could do everything a man could do.
And a man can do everything a woman can.
That's crazy.
And then you have a bunch of people just, I don't know, they look like they're confused.
Vice versa sounds funny.
They have tampons in the male's bathroom.
I mean, it's all crazy. Because I feel like if people, like, I feel like people's expectations for a relationship are based on their ignorance. Like, you expect your man to rationalize things like a woman.
Yes.
You know, and even sometimes a man will do the same thing. Like, he'll expect his woman to perceive something the same way that he does.
Logically.
And I think you have to. Yes. But I think you have to.
That's all I thought when he said that.
You have to give grace to the other person to some extent because of their differences. But you have to acknowledge that the differences even exist in the first place before you do that. And I don't think a lot of people are doing that.
No.
Has society effectively educated us on the fundamental differences between men and women?
I don't even think society understands the fundamental difference between men and women.
They're still figuring it out.
First off, fuck all that. I don't even think in society nowadays, you can't even fucking properly and clearly define what a woman is.
Yeah, you can't even identify one part of the group.
That's what I'm saying. They're still figuring it out.
How could you understand something you can't identify?
You know
they just added 4 more letters.
Yeah, that shit is crazy because the same group of people that will tell you a real man should do X, Y, and Z, then you'd be like, okay, what can you define a woman? Lost. Scrambled.
Yeah, someone who identifies.
Don't tell them what they're not.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I'm just saying, I'd be mad as fuck when Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year if I was a woman.
Yo, I was Vanity had her on the car.
Imagine Jada Pinkett won Man of the Year. Wouldn't you be mad?
No.
Yeah. No.
We're not close.
What? Why would you be happy about that?
I'm just laughing just because it's just Jada.
She's a real nigga.
Yeah, like she's done real nigga things, fam. Done real nigga things and still does, so fuck.
What are some common misconceptions that you think women have about men?
Oh, that we want to wife the whores on Instagram?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah. I like that one. I didn't think of that one.
It's common.
Yeah.
You like all these whores.
Can you explain why that doesn't make sense?
Why it doesn't make sense?
Yeah, because there's certain that it makes so much sense.
Oh, because not all. Because it's the inability to differentiate the different types of attention. If I want to use something and I like that, because there's only a couple of options. There's no use. I want to use this or I want to fuck this option on fucking thing, but I don't. And then versus I want to nurture this and wife this option like on Instagram. Like these are different feelings, right? But we have one action to communicate both of these things, right? So the differentiation's hard to distinguish.
Yeah, I could agree with that because
like there's one like you see something you like it. You see something you want a wife. Well, there's only one like.
But they don't fully understand the difference between that. And I think sometimes because they'll see a guy with a woman who maybe looks like a more promiscuous woman and be like, see, this guy's wifing up an obvious whore, you know?
That's great.
And it's like, okay, what?
No, I said that's great for him.
Yeah, so they don't understand that to some extent, a man's desires or preferences are based on availability. So if that was the woman available,
that's what he had to get.
Then that's what he's gonna deal with.
Also, it's like, you know, I was gonna say like different calibers of like women don't understand different calibers of men, but then there's just different calibers of human. You know what I'm saying? But like specifically, it's like,
well, basically what I'm trying to say is, I think generally speaking, most men have the same standards. Meaning, in this regard, we don't want a woman who is promiscuous or has a reputation for such and dresses that way.
For sure.
However, leverage is like a thing in life. So if this guy just thinks that this woman is so beautiful and she's saying the right things to him, there's some men that will forego on their standards for that woman. Or if he doesn't have an abundance of women to choose from, he may let go of some of those standards.
There's also certain things that confuse women. So for example, like niggas with all the money and all the resources, right? Which I see these women often complain about, are still attracted to the whores, right? T-Pain was on the record talking about he in love with a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a man who's like, and it's not the first, but I'm just saying this is an example of a man who obviously has a level of success, stature, and fame and money, right? He can have more than just a whore if he chooses to.
But he's been married.
Yeah, happily
for a long time as a family.
Married.
Yeah, but do you think
so? They don't see the like this is entertainment. I'm selling you a song. I'm selling you an idea.
But he also was in love with the strip club though. Like he loves himself some
because
whores.
that goes back to the recreational way in which some men see certain women.
Yeah.
And I don't think they like that reality.
No, he would also go to the strip. Like I used to like, you know, follow up with T-Pain a little bit. He would go to the strip club like with his woman too, right? Like this is something like she was not. It's not like he was just being a complete degenerate and she didn't know who her man was.
Yeah,
you know. But of course, he spent money and tons of. And I think that like because we live in a very transactional era right now, I think that the acquiring of funds from a man based on like I don't know your conduct, sex work, promiscuity, whether you're stripping, tricking, whatever it may be. That's empowering to women. And so other people look at it like, look, this is what you guys like. This is where you put your money. This is where you put your attention. And I think that can be confusing to a lot of women.
Yeah, it is confusing. It is confusing for them because there's the guys who are operating more on scarcity or insecurity. And so he's attracted to this woman, but doesn't feel strong enough to tell her to put on some damn clothes or to resist the temptation and find a woman that actually meets the standards that he's looking for. So he's succumbing to his own lust and his own insecurity. Yeah. And now he's with that woman. And then you got the other guys, he's just having a ball.
That's it.
It ain't, he's not smitten by her. He'll replace her like socks. It don't matter.
He just
so to him, it doesn't matter if she's a whore, got a bad reputation, she dressed whatever, as long as she looks good, does whatever he needs her to do in that moment.
Yeah.
Then So they don't recognize that's two different situations from the one I want to be with. Like even your example, T-Pain, he went to the strip club with his woman, right? There's all these strippers in the room, all this thing going on. Who does he go home to? Who does he lay in the bed with? His one wife. He left all the fun over there. You know what I mean?
There are an amount of people too that use like sexual like gratification as justification for being with a woman that doesn't meet that standard. I've also noticed that. Just like, oh buddy, the way she sucks a dick or like the way she splits, you know, the way she busts it open, like niggas will put extra emphasis on the sexual component of that and then basically act like that's fine.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
I think that's another layer of maybe confusion because there are a certain amount of men who are very sexually driven and that will be a bigger priority to them than how modest she is or the other characteristics that we might be looking for in like a wife type of shit. You know?
I also think,
but I think the majority, I think like a good number of guys that like advertise that as like their preferences or like the priority and what they're looking for. Yeah. I think there's an amount of them that are like using that as a scapegoat for like, hey, I'm with a woman who's got a bad reputation. I'm with a woman who's a little promiscuous, but I tolerate it because due to all of her experiences, she's really good at pleasing me in the bedroom.
But I think this is one dimension of it. And I think that's, I think it's true. Yeah, it's compensating.
I saw Amber Rose say that shit.
Yeah,
on a podcast recently, she was with
the Ball brothers, right, or the Ball.
Yeah,
brothers?
It was LeVar,
LaMelo or some shit.
No, it was not Jello, the other two. So I guess LaMelo and what did you say, D'Angelo?
Yeah, LaMelo, I don't know. Fuck.
I always mix up their fucking names. Not the youngest one, the other two.
D'Angelo and LaMelo or Jello or some shit.
So she's on there and the next man. And she's basically saying to them, you guys don't actually want the good girls. You guys just say that because you've been socialized to believe that, or like it's your reputation. But you always end up cheating on them with the whores because they're the only ones who have enough skills to satisfy you. And I think that's a cop out for her, so that she can justify all the things she's been doing, getting ran through, being a slut, self-proclaimed, right? So I think she's using that as like, no, there's actually value in me being promiscuous. You guys are lying. You don't really want an innocent woman. But again, you're projecting. You're trying to cover your tracks. The reality is men cheat on you by and large because of variety. They don't cheat on their woman simply because the other woman is an expertise. She's a woodsmith.
It's a whole bunch of shit.
It's a variety of factors that don't involve the fact that you spend a lot of your time becoming a professional with a penis. Like, that's not the reason why this guy left this house that evening.
Woodsmith is funny. But also, people just need to be a little more deep and a little more honest with themselves. But realistically, at the end of the day, another fucking connotation or example, like what women don't understand. Why do niggas cheat? Or why do people, like, oftentimes it's not even like, people just like the abundance of options. People like exercising. People also like men, especially like hunting and the conquering of things.
Yes.
Right? And the domination of fucking another woman. People always say, oh, but if we do it back, how you guys don't like it? Well, it's not the same thing because you got dominated. As a woman, you can't dominate something sexually. You don't have a dick to do that.
Facts.
You weren't born with the artillery, right?
Yeah.
So if you want a man just punching in your doorway, talking about,
yeah, you just got treated like a fucking heavy bag all night. Then you want to come back here? No, like that didn't happen to me. I didn't get choked. No. My hair didn't get pulled. I didn't get violated.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's keep it a buck, bro. The things that you enjoy did not happen to me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So nobody violated me. You don't even try this. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
So you guys aren't working with the same tools, and a man doesn't want to know that his woman's been battered and bruised. Furthermore, you guys benefit as women from the experience a man has sexually, because none of you want to teach your man how to please you. You expect him to show up already knowing how to do that. How else could he do that without experience? Whereas I don't need you to be a professional woodsmith, like I told you. You can learn on the job with me. It's cool. We're all right with that. So I'd say that's a difference.
Yeah, I'm just wanting a man to show up and start vibrating.
That's the one skill I haven't mastered. I'm so sorry. In all my years.
I'm getting there.
Because do you have any common misconceptions that women have about men?
Other than like the sex part, always being ready to go, not really. That's because they say.
He just wants his shoulders up. Ray was telling people.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Like stress, people, I don't know, sometimes niggas get stressed and don't want to fuck. And they just want peace. And they think that anything can be solved with sex, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think women recognize how territorial men are. And so that whole, like, oh, I got a guy best friend. We're just friends. No, any nigga is a threat. Okay, that's how testosterone works.
It does.
You see what I'm saying? You don't see how the man are in the gym seeing weakness and just getting angry about it?
Real life.
Come on, you think I want a man around my woman? It's like there's some primal instincts there.
Buying her a Birkin.
You know what's fucked up? I watched
crazy shit.
Yeah, you have to kill that nigga. I watched Fight Club the day before I was training. Got mad at the nigga for being not masculine enough, and it bothered me. But it all made sense because, yo, fam, if you're not manly enough, you can't even join Fight Club. Seen?
Yeah.
You know the rules of Fight Club.
Nah, I just don't think they recognize that kind of stuff. Like, there's still a primal nature to people. Like, we are some form of an animal.
You know what, though? I'm not even going to shit on. Like,
that's what they like, too.
But the Gaddam are also territorial as well. People are people. And the Gaddam, I can understand the notion of not wanting your man to fuck other people, right? But I was going to say, sometimes you can't stop the rain. But it's not like...
Paused for it. That was the whole I forgot something. Yeah, that. Boom. Get your umbrella.
No, it's not. I'm not even speaking, like, not even thinking. Like, trust me, I tell men to always practice discipline, right? But I just been seeing this fucking pattern happen throughout history. Like, oh my God, what's going on?
You know what? That brings me to another misconception. This is on the topic. Like, they think it's like a maturity thing. Like, you're still You're still cheating? Like, you're still having other bitches?
I didn't grow out of this.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Niggas, I grew into this.
Yeah, I got better.
That's crazy.
Nah, but it's a fact, though. They think it's like, they think the decision making is based on maturity. It's like, he just doesn't understand that he's not supposed to have other women. Like, do you think by 20 years old that a nigga doesn't understand that he's not supposed to have another woman if he told the woman that he wouldn't? Like, do you think that he doesn't understand this concept? And that only after like 30, 35 can, I'm supposed to honor the agreement I made. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, no, that's not why it's happening. They try to rationalize it in all these ways because they don't want to just accept, like, yo, the creature that you like the most.
The creature.
Yeah, I have to break it down to that. This guy's not designed to just like you.
Well, look at the stats.
Some days.
And especially the guys you like the most.
Yeah, look at the
tend to have
apps,
more options and exercise them.
10% get all the attention. Like, on
I think it said 20.
Whatever. A minority of the whole get the entire fucking attention base. And it's like, yo, there's not like, just numerically, you guys know you're gonna have to share.
Bro, we just showed the study said half of you don't even like us. Fuck being attracted. You don't even like that we're here.
No, there you go.
Half of you don't even like that we exist. Okay, only 28% of us feel that way.
Only 28.
You see that? You know, it's like
we compromise still.
There's already
we're
a difference.
compromised.
Yeah, we like you guys, bro. You don't even like.
We don't
most
even
of us.
care about half of the shit you just said.
So
we work with it.
By your own logic, you have to share. Realistically, or
sharing is caring.
Start talking to average guys.
Sharing is caring.
They don't even want that.
I know that's like a disrespect to them. Like somebody got offended when I said average. Like they got offended by it. But those are your choices: average guy or share a guy.
Does anybody have any final sentiments or words they'd like to leave
Uber
with the
share.
Thought it was an exclusive ride.
We in here.
You thought wrong.
Uber Black, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
See how you guys' brain works? Uber Black.
Uber Black.
Crazy. Anyways, does anybody have any final sentiments or things they would like to leave with the audience before we sign off?
Yo, if your kid's a terrorist, like, yo, terror might come back to your door.
Your kid's a terrorist. Beat
Know that.
nigga.
Yeah, certain people aren't holding that.
I believe in corporal punishment. What's corporal punishment?
Yeah, corporal punishment. Yeah. Beat your kids, fam, because they're out here beating other people.
Crazy?
It's
so
wrong.
Let me tell you something. So, yo, a lot quickly. So, I've been to fuck, I'm not sure. I went to a baby shower recently, and I just seen some youths that were just in place, right? And like, yo, remember how I get mad at like weak people, like weak men? I also get mad at like poorly behaved kids, right?
Yeah.
And like when I see that children don't have when I see that parents don't have like a manas on their youth, and a manas is any form of like, yo, control and discipline.
Some discipline.
Right? Yeah, like if you can just run a reckless and you're just like, oh my God, he does that. Or what are we gonna do? Yo, let me tell you.
Coming at both you need a beating. Both of you.
And it's crazy because like, yo, you know what's funny? Like I told you, we're all primal. Like I'll look at some poorly behaved kids and instruct them to do better, and they'll do better because I told them to. Their own parents. They can't even do these things because they can see the weakness in their parents, right? They're not solid in the position. They don't mean it. Whereas like a man like X, cool ass Uncle X, yo, he means it. You better listen to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it bothers me still. And I just feel like realistically, just like how you have like, I don't know, bro, I couldn't imagine. Like I know they're always say, oh, X, you're not a father. Wait till you have kids. Right. But I just feel like my youths, yo, they're gonna listen, boom. I don't know if I can make my dog listen, I can make my youth listen.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm passing on certain traditions. One of them being lit.
You listen as a youth.
I
You know what
don't
I'm saying?
care. My kid's not gonna be outside embarrassing me and disrupting other people.
Oh my
bro.
goodness,
Are
you
you
don't
out of
know
your
about shame?
mind?
Yo, with the look, yeah, like
Yeah.
no.
They
Just
should
know
know
you're
this.
gonna have bigger problems on your hand. You keep this up.
Facts.
But yeah, in terms of what I would like to leave with the audience, yo, don't buy your Bredren's girl a gift for her birthday still. Like it's not a good look to any capacity, especially if it's nicer than anything he's ever gotten her in his life. Like, yo, you basically buy your woman. And like if you respect your Bredren, you wouldn't do that to him.
Yo, don't take a hammer to your face and try to fix your jawline. Just self-mutilation isn't the way. I don't care how pretty you want to look. There's other ways. Do it differently.
And there you have it. With that being, did you say some words for the people?
I did. I don't remember them though.
Okay, that's
He did
fine.
say what
That's
he
fine.
said.
I words them though.
He said the
but I
first
don't
words.
remember what.
Kids being a terrorist.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
that's
be a
fine.
kid.
That's fine. With that being said, your boy X, RPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Midge 54 is mentioned on platforms.
And we're on Common Sense. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell at the top for notifications every time we drop, and tap in wherever you get your podcast content. We out of here. See y'all next week. Peace.